Everyone, I would like you all to do a rouse check to awaken for the night. Josiah, I'd like you to go to your cog on roll 20, please.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere on there. Text chat options. Take off a tick for enable background chat sounds, please.
Enable. You said, text. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And Raphael, Seraphim, Josiah, I'd like you to all increase your hunger by 1, please. Rain spatters onto the tinted thick windows of the luxurious large car as the coven of undead sit together within the vehicle. Huddled together on one side is a figure dressed in dark blue, elegant but clearly rugged material sits opposite them. A face mask clings to her face and hides all but her eyes that stare straight forward at the Coterie, unblinking and silent. She reaches inside her cloak and produces a small mini-disc that she slides into a receiver built into the groove of brakes between their seats. Moments later, the voice of the prince fills the interior of the car, overshadowing even the sound of the heavy rain outside.
Kindred of your age are becoming rare these days. As you have respected the traditions and presented yourselves to me, I shall grant you permission to exist in my city for the time being. In exchange for my boon, however, you are to be charged with a task on my behalf. Proceed to Elysium. Shabana here will stop the car at the Ashmolean Museum. Approach the guard and place your hand on the plate. A sacrifice of blood by one of you is only required once to enter. When there, you are to meet with Pandora. The Harpy has the details of your task.
Recording comes to an end, and the mini-disc ejects itself as Shabana takes it, crushes the disc in her hand. The car comes to a gentle halt. Shabana reaches to one side of the door and opens it for you, exposing a set of large stone stairs drenched in rain from the torrential downpour. Shabana remains seated but leaves her arms suspended in the air, gesturing for the Coterie to leave. The coven each leave the dry comfort of the luxurious car and stand on the wide pavement as the rain comes crashing down on you all, and watch as Shabana closes the car door as it starts its drive away, leaving the Coterie alone on the deserted, drenched pavement, and the Ashmolean Museum overshadowing them. What would you all like to do?
I'll just put this down. Raphael's standing there. He's wearing a very loose white shirt. That's basically nearly all the way open. But he just sort of stands in the rain and just sort of like looks like he's enjoying it for a second. Like arms open.
I would give him a slightly pretentious look and then begin looking for like the door, make my way in.
You can see under a stone oak croft in front of the large entranceway. Standing parallel to one of the many mock Roman columns is a man in a black suit standing perfectly still.
I would approach the man.
He merely raises his arm and gestures to a side wall with a small brass plate upon it.
Sweet. I would turn back and give like the coterie a look, and then I'll take out like a small pocket knife and slit my palm before putting it against the plate.
Do a rouse check for me, please. Being a hunt.
Yay.
As Filth reaches out to the plate, places his hand upon it, he has barely enough time to even register how cold the metal is under his touch, when he feels under his palm a sudden, unexpected, sharp, cold, piercing blade fracture his skin and flesh, and drawing his vitae out, staining the blade that retracts inside. To the side, the solid wall begins to crumble, and the sound of rock grinding against rock echoes into the dampened street. Where once the Coterie thought was a solid wall, a nook is revealed housing a winding black iron staircase that descends beneath the Ashmolean itself. How would you like to proceed?
I would gesture to the entrance for everyone in like a almost like fake mock or like what's the word? Almost like feigning subservience.
Do we all need to do that?
Nope, just one of us. And Raphael's gonna run up the stairs and like get right up in Filth's face. Thank you. Aren't you nice to give a little bit of sacrifice for all of us, sweetie?
I do as I'm told.
Oh, good boy. Then I'm gonna slide my way down there, and I will say that Raphael stalks a lot. It was almost with his head down. He moves very fluidly, but uncomfortably.
Stop scurrying.
It's like, nah.
Just mumbling to himself the whole time.
I have to say, I'm still not quite accustomed to the weather here. Not a
It is quite wet, yes.
I'm gonna look over at everyone else and then just like no expression on my face, just walk toward inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow in.
I will do the same.
I follow.
Coterie come to the bottom of the staircase and are greeted by an almost skeletal creature standing outside a wide archway. By its side is what appears to be a room filled with lockers. The creature hisses out at the newly arrived Kindred.
New arrivals. Usual Elysium rules apply. No weapons, no punch-ups, no use of your gifts. Break one or more of these rules and you will be punished. Be aware this could also mean your unlife. Any weapons, leave them here. They will be returned to you when you leave. So, any weapons?
I'll take out
little-
like a little switchblade and put it on desk, table, I don't know, whatever is in there.
Yeah.
Cute.
I would put my Glock on the table.
How inelegant.
I also have
I am unarmed.
I'll put down a knife.
I see you have a little tip for me to get the point with.
Was that
Raph just-
directed to me?
Raph just knocks on one of the fucking lockers. No, don't think I'll fit in there. Well, I could, but not comfortably.
Oh, you're one of them. How scary. Next.
Is this a Nos?
Yeah?
Raph's gonna get real close. And you're one of you.
Congratulations, you have two eyes as well.
I chuckle
I've just got me book.
on the side.
Oh, well, knowledge is power, but not a weapon.
A book.
Yeah. Always carry my book around. It's my favourite.
comes stalking around to Seraphim and like tries to creep on the book. What kind of book?
I know. One of the best kind of romance novels. I'm at the juicy part.
Is it the pop-up version?
Oh.
No.
You're going to have to let me borrow
Can we go
one of
in
those
there?
books.
Oh, I've got plenty more, love, don't you worry.
Mm. Well, let's go, children.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Coven proceed into the Elysium, a large open area. Several doors are embedded into loose stone walls, and against one side is a large decadent bar. Although few of the undead can enjoy mortal drinks, the wall behind the bar is still filled with wine and spirits. Tables and comfortable chairs fill the middle of the floor, illuminated by the chandeliers overhead. Against the furthest wall are several booths. Each of them bear candles, but only one is flooded with scarlet light, sat inside of which is a single woman in a tightly fitting leather corset, tight black matte pleather trousers. Her long thick hair tied up in a ponytail as she occasionally nurses the silver chalice in front of her. The mysterious woman just emits an air of danger and beauty in equal measure. Standing over the entire floor on a raised platform is a strangely but still somehow well-dressed man. His shoulder-length wavy black hair tucked behind his ear on one side, showing his black facial hair and stubble that would normally be the centre of attention, were it not for the rapier obviously sheathed to his side. What would you like to do?
I look at the others and I'm like, do you guys think that is the person that we're looking for?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be looking for...
We're looking for the harpy.
Pandora?
Right, I wanted to make sure, like, we are... Okay.
Yeah. My guess is that's probably her. I would begin walking over to her.
Yeah, I would.
Looks like an RP.
I wonder if she bites.
Everyone heading straight over to the booth in Scarlet Light?
Yes.
I'm actually going to go grab a drink first.
Raph is going to gently touch the arm. Trust me. We may want to speak to the harpy first.
She seems like she's enjoying a drink.
I'm aware. Trust me. You'll see. We can always get drinks after. Come on. And just like pulls on them a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Lena, you
I'll
too?
go back and join the others.
Lena, you too?
Yes.
The elegant lady slowly rises to her feet as the undead approach her. A polite smile crosses her face as she clasps her hand together in front of her. You must be the new arrivals to the city. Come, you may sit with me.
Thank you.
I'll assume that you will take a seat.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I am Pandora, harpy of the city and humble servant to our Prince Jezebel. Before we get to business, would anyone care for a drink?
Do you have anything vegan?
All tastes can be catered for.
Oh. If that's an option, then something more like a snack would be good.
Explain further. Would you like an arm, a leg, a heart?
If an organ's a possibility, I'd rather that. They're much tastier.
You wish.
Hearts are lovely.
All of you?
I will avail myself of whatever. drinks is offered.
Sure, I'll take a drink. No preferences for me.
She'll turn her head to the
Yep.
bar and just put her finger in the air and circle it. The barman drops everything that he was doing and starts pouring out various drinks. And even finds a hut, placing it upon a silver platter. And walks over, places a drink and a heart in front of them appropriately on a nice coaster. May all slake one hunger, but do not go below one. Now, who are you?
Well, I guess
Filth.
I'll go. Oh,
I'm sorry. I was just going to say when you salute.
one at a time. For now.
He seems to have a better way with words. I'll let him explain.
I'm Raphael of Clan Zemitzi. Nice to meet you.
A dragon? How interesting. Next.
I'm Filth.
You certainly are. And
Sent here by the prince, newly arrived. Said that you had a little task for us.
you don't need to repeat my instructions back to me. I merely wish to know of what blood you are.
Gangrel.
Now it makes sense.
Does it?
Yes, a little fetch quest for the dog. Next.
I just snarl.
Down, boy.
I'm Seraphim, my lady. Pleasure to meet you. You right there?
And of what blood are you?
Oh, Tremere.
How unfortunate for you. Next.
My name is Josiah, Clan Malkavian.
Malkavian, you say?
I do.
Noteworthy indeed.
How so?
You survived tonight. You might find out if you're a very lucky boy. Next.
Selena Lasombra.
Ah. How interesting. Dancing amongst the shadows, coming out of them here. You should be very, very interesting tonight. And finally, who is this?
I am Priscilla. Of the Clan Salubri.
Cyclops. Interesting.
I tucked my...
Raph's eyes are wide right now, like, ooh.
I wonder if you taste as good as you smell. Perhaps the Tremere might find out. As is their tradition. But enough pleasure. For the time being. To business. As you have already made your introduction to the prince, you are ready to receive instruction, yes?
Yes.
Speak up. I need more than a monotone noise from you.
We are.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I like a kindred that receives instruction. Business before pleasure, usually. An archaeological dig was conducted 2 weeks ago in the northeast of the city. They were in search of pre-Roman ruins. It seems they found more than they bargained for. An exceptionally large, but otherwise seemingly human skeleton. It was transported to a temporary site on the other side of the River Charwell, to a specifically constructed tent in the meadow to hold and study the skeleton. That was 10 days ago. Since that time, most of the kind studying the skeleton have disappeared or turned up dead, victims of some kind of elaborate suicide ritual. We have been able to suppress this information and prevent it from reaching the media. However, we need to find the cause of this and eliminate it. It is a masquerade breach waiting to happen. Any questions so far?
You said this was a large human skeleton. How large?
Reports estimate about 13 foot tall.
Big boy.
Oh my.
And what type of remains are they? Just
Bones.
bones? Mummified?
Just bones.
Alright.
The suicide rituals themselves range from esoteric to disturbing. A man set himself on fire in his own home in the middle of a symbol. Another bought the entire stock of Bibles from a shop, then used them as kindling to burn down a church, with herself inside. Finally, one of the team decapitated himself in front of his family, who were restrained in chairs, rigged to run high-voltage electricity through them when the door was open. That one was particularly difficult to clean up after. You should begin your investigation at the excavation site. The skeleton is no longer there, but the site remains. It seems there's still a few staff members hanging around the site, apparently. They may have some information, but your primary concern should be any research papers or computers, anything that will lead you on. Questions?
My lady, when these suicides happened, were they reciting anything? Were there any, I don't know, any items on them?
Good question. Unfortunately, there were no witnesses to the suicides themselves. There was nothing particularly suspicious found apart from this symbol.
Do you know what that particular symbol was at all? What may I ask? May I see it?
No.
Why not?
We hope the symbol is mere coincidence. Should it prove relevant, I would be happy to enlighten you upon it. But for now, assume it is coincidence. The consequences of this symbol would be far too far-reaching for us to consider.
And yet you brought it up for us to consider?
I wanted you to be aware of all the information we had. Open minds are easily taken over.
How was this skeleton? Do we have any idea?
He
How
seemed a bit
long had it
unwell.
been
He'd
dead?
been dead.
How long had it been dead? I think is what I'm getting at here.
I have no idea, personally. I would assume the site itself would have such information. We have kept it as preserved as we can. Anything else?
That's all God. Then I think we just head off and go do our work.
Good, Kindred. I like someone who
Sounds
does what I
about right.
tell them. We'll have a car waiting outside. Now fuck off.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks.
I just imagine this entire time Raph's been eating the fucking heart like an apple.
Om nom nom nom.
And like as they're gonna leave, he like throws the last of it in there.
Bleh.
I will say his tongue does not look human. That's the
Go
one
on.
big thing.
Tell me more.
It looks much long. Long and sharp.
Fun.
Yeah, down boy.
Yeah, I just played Pandora and behaved myself.
That's true. Also, shit, the dog's gone.
The dog's gone.
Oh no, the flurf! The flurf is gone.
Someone threw a stick.
Need to keep him on a leash.
I think I got
Well,
an
at
extra
least
one in
3.
the car.
I knew this would be the right crowd for that joke. What are you all doing?
I'll just head straight outside to the car.
Everyone heading out?
I'm gonna.
Do we still
I'm
have
gonna
the car available? Or no?
I thought the car had
gonna-
left.
I think maybe it would come back around or something.
Pandora
she
has
said we
arranged
had
a
a ride.
convoy.
Ah,
Very cool.
I'm gonna come up behind Priscilla.
Get XP for paying attention, Selena. Well done.
It's gonna sneak up behind our little salubri and just be like, "See, told you. It's polite to let them offer."
Thought I might just grab a drink that maybe not everybody can enjoy before. And
I would just be like hanging towards the entry or the exit, just like waiting for them, almost giving them like the parent eye, being like, "Hey, come on, kids."
I'm just gonna finish the drink, shoot it, and go. I'll give a recognition nod to Pandora as I get up.
Sure. Tip her glass.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah. Just tip a glass.
Would we know anything about this domain? Like, I'd like to know if, in character, would I know that there's not a lot of Tremere around?
I think it's fair for you to know as Tremere that, yeah, there's basically 0 Tremere here.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll head towards the door. Maybe.
The door.
Ooh, are there any Nos? Are there any Nos?
There is now, yes.
Are they at the table?
Yes. Far away from the guy who's just sat there reading a book in the shadows.
I can't do it in Elysium. I'll head to the door.
The door.
The door.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
Everyone heading out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Coterie proceed out of Elysium, up the winding stairs and out into the cool, crisp night air. At the bottom of the stairs that lead up to Elysium is an awaiting 4-door black car. A man stands next to the open rear side door. As the coven proceed down, they each take a seat inside. As the unknown man gets into the driver's side, ignites the engine and drives through the night. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
I'm trying to stay as further away as possible from Seraphine.
With good reason.
If she catches you staring, it's just gonna see a massive grin.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable at this point.
I'm gonna sidle up
Very
and
comfortable.
get uncomfortably close to Priscilla, just like arm over, like just stare a little bit.
I must admit, this talk of a 13-foot tall skeleton rings rather worrisome bells for me.
I don't know who it would ring those bells for. Last time I checked, I haven't seen any 13 tall people around.
Well, I have, but I think it was a different situation.
I side-eye you, like, very close
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think we're all... Yeah.
There are tales in the books of Genesis and numbers of creatures called the Nephilim, who were supposed to be children of angels who bred with humans. They were the giants, as they are sometimes referred to in many translations. I must confess, I never thought I'd be worried about having contact with the remains of one.
Great. Seems like you know a lot about that. Maybe you'll be able to point us in the right direction, which information.
I certainly hope you are wrong, but I'll be happy to help if it turns out that you are right.
So, were these Nephilim, like, specifically 13 feet tall, or what made you think?
The text of Genesis merely says that when the Israelites looked upon them, they considered themselves to be as grasshoppers in the giant's sight. More than that, it does not say.
Interesting. So, maybe 13 foot tall is small compared to what they could have reached, if that is correct.
I never
Merely a
did like
thought.
the Bible.
Merely a thought. I should not concern myself with it any more than I already am, and you need not do the same either. I apologize.
You shouldn't. The more we know about our task, the better.
I'm more worried about that symbol. She didn't really want to talk about. Would you stop laughing at my accent? Shiver!
Can't help it, Raquel.
Oh, sorry, love, Christ.
Millionaires, Wadders. Millionaires. Every fucking time you speak.
Where
Yeah?
to all I help. I have no memory of what the hell I was going to say.
Maybe you were going to say crikey. I don't know.
Crikey.
Right, we're going to hunt down this 13-foot tall skeleton. I'm going to get him, and I'm going to shove my thumb right up his bumhole.
Is there a bum hole?
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
It's a
That'd be interesting.
skeleton. Does it go through the pelvic bone?
The skeleton, I'm assuming the pelvis has openings.
Oh, trust
Well,
me,
yeah, that's what I
skeletons
was-
have a lot of openings.
They're all open!
I know.
There's nothing close to
lovely
the
little-
skeleton.
There's nothing close with the skeleton!
I mean, if you count the inside of the bones, but that's if you're getting a bit more specific.
What was the driver that said that, by the way?
Who are you?
I'm your driver, I am. G'day. Or night. I'm going to be Australian now.
And your name?
Bruce.
Graves.
Gross.
I'm your driver for the night. I don't know what's going on with this accent. I keep losing it. I've got it now. I'm going to be your driver for the night. Anywhere you need to go, I can take you there.
You know where you're driving us right now, right?
I do. I wouldn't be a very good driver if I wasn't doing my job. I got one task and I can do that. Drive.
That's great. Well,
Did you stop laughing at my accent, please, Seraphim?
Absolutely fucking not, man.
far is this place, and will we be able to be back in the city, or will we have to find...
Oh, it's still technically in the city, it is, love. Don't you worry. It's just sort of on the outskirts. We're going to the northeast. By a lovely little river. Lots of rivers in this city.
Haven't been here in a long time. Things have definitely changed.
Only a little bit. If you go back to the city centre, it all looks the same as it did about 200 years ago.
That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, I'm going to be taking you to a little meadow. They've set up... Can I stop laughing at my own accent? They've set up a little marquee tent, and everything you'll find is in there.
Alright.
Hashtag regrets. And feel free to talk freely in front of me. I'm not exactly one of you, but I'm loyal to the tower I am. We just want to get this resolved quick as we can. And I'm sure you'll all do a bonzo job.
Are you a ghoul, Bruce?
I mean, I guess you could call me that, but I'm Australian.
Who do you belong to, mate?
Oh, I can't go giving away names. There's power in names, there is.
Just want to show respect.
Well, that's nice of you, but don't you worry about that. All you need to worry about is solving this little conundrum we've got for you tonight. That said, I'm completely at your disposal. Anywhere you need to go, I'll take you there. Within the city, of course. I'm not about to break the traditions and take you out of the city. That would be asking for death.
Now, death is interesting.
Right. Well, why are you guys here?
States are kind of fucked right now. They need somewhere to go. Easy to get here.
I was bored.
Yeah, no, boredom's on mine too. Need something to fucking do.
You?
I don't usually stay much... I don't stay long in places, usually.
Why is that?
Is it because too many people want a taste of you?
That's one of the reasons, correct?
Huh.
Good thing they put you in a coterie with me then, innit, love?
Is interesting.
Shuck, they put you in a car with me. Either one of you, actually.
How long till we get to this destination?
Oh, we've been here for about 5 minutes. I just didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
Did you not notice when the car stopped moving?
I really didn't. I really didn't.
Well, then let's get out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
wonderful.
to make you look silly. That wasn't my intent. I'm very sorry.
No, I just have trouble paying attention sometimes, you know? So.
Sorry, what were you saying? I wasn't listening.
I'm gonna slinky out of this car, alright?
Same.
Out of this car.
I'm gonna geeky, open, leave.
It's come to a halt where the road terminates, and just ahead of the car, beyond the surrounding houses, is a large, clear field of grass. Off in the distance is a large plastic marquee. The driver, barely turning his head, addresses you all and says, "Here it is. About 10 ahead is the site itself. I can wait here if you still need a car, or I can leave you to your own devices. It's completely your choice."
We'll
Question.
probably still need a car.
Yeah.
Right,
Sit
you
here,
are
listen
then.
to some music.
Bonza.
Do you happen to know if there's anyone here, or are we the only ones?
As far as I know, it's completely deserted.
Pandora said there might be people walking around. I'm kind
She
of
said there
hoping
might be
she was
people
right.
walking around. There might be people walking around, but I can't see anyone. And I can spot the fleas on the Drongo at 50 meters.
All right, how about we all go before I rearrange his vocal cords?
Good
Yep.
idea.
I am
Understood.
already outside of the car.
I will be more presentable for you on your return.
Don't you worry, son. I think you're doing a fine job.
I like that one. Coterie leave the car and make their way across the well-kept grounds. A dirt path barely trodden in leads the way forward, across the field towards the meadow. The sound of distant running water dances in the faint distance as the kindred approach the large tent. As you all walk together, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
I would like to preemptively, look at my whatever satchel bag I have with me, which is pretty much like where I keep all my belongings. And I would like to take out a handkerchief or something and put it underneath, kind of tuck it into my beanie, and activate Sense the Unseen.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, you guys will see the handkerchief kind of starting to stain red, as that is active now.
I don't believe there is a role associated with using it like that. So.
Well, I'm looking because it seems like it's something odd. I'm specifically looking for spirits, ghosts, stuff that is weird, blood magic.
Roll Sense the Unseen for me, then, please. Roll.
I would like to do the same, if you don't mind.
Of course.
I'm wanting to know if we're being watched.
And I get a 1 because of my blood potency extra.
If you use the sheet,
do I use any modifier?
just if you roll straight off the sheet for the power, it automatically adds in any bonus dice. Jesus.
See everything.
Can't disagree with that. As you're approaching this marquee, you'll see that it does have a very strange aura around it. It's faint, transparent, it's not very strong, but it is black. Just black enough to darken out stars around it. It's not usually something you see in anyone or anything's aura.
I'm gonna lean over to her because I see all that's going on. Just give me what do you see?
There is a dark aura around this place.
Ooh.
Something strange. There is definitely something wrong. I don't know if perhaps what they unearthed brought something out.
Storyteller,
How do you do?
would I have any inkling about what that could mean?
Roll intelligence and occult. What's your speciality in?
Demon or...
Add a +1.
Woohoo!
As far as you can tell, this is what has been said to be the remains of demons. But it could also be a site for mass diablerie over and over again. It's the only thing you can think of that would leave a black aura.
Well, that sounds like demons or diablerie, darlings.
SD, can I try to, like, as we're walking up to this place, can I try to be more mundane? Like, are there people here? Like, actual people?
No.
There's no people at all.
This isn't
When she mentions
Please.
when she mentions the demon activity, you see Josiah uncomfortably pat something in his jacket pocket. Sort of a
got there, buddy?
unconscious move.
Selena notices and she's like, "What you got there, buddy?"
Oh, in my pocket, King James. He pulls it out.
Ooh.
Old habits die hard, I'm afraid.
Yes, they do. This is a weird grin from Raffens as he just walks back forward.
Coterie approached a large plastic tent, the entrance flapping loosely in the light breeze, practically inviting you all inside. A brief glimpse the gap affords shows a table, filing cabinet, and a tall partition sectioning off the entranceway from the small entry area. The Kindred proceed inside a small locked doorway that has been embedded into the partition. What would you all like to do?
You said it's locked?
You're able to go into like a small entrance area, but there's a partition that's been built up with a locked door on it. But where you are, it does have some items. Filing cabinet and a table.
Are there any signs of, like, people?
Are there people actually in there?
Yeah, or, like, signs of recent activity.
Not really. You see footsteps in the muddy ground, but who knows how long they've been there.
I'd like to go and have a peep at the desk, please.
Yeah, with Sense of the Unseen, I would just be scouting around, seeing if there's like a source of this like aura, or if there's anything emanating some other strange vibes.
Table? Nothing on there. Nothing at all. Actually, do wits and awareness for me, Seraphim. Priscilla, you don't seem to be able to find the source of this aura. That could mean that you're completely enveloped by it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like to stick with it, Seraphim, or would you like a reroll?
Sticking with it for now.
Very well. Let's do the table. Just look at it. Not worth my attention.
Selena is walking around the perimeter, just like looking around. Maybe kicking. Is it sandy? You said sandy in there?
Muddy.
Muddy. Okay. Yeah, just kind of like intently looking to see if there's anything that piques her interest.
Would you prefer wits and awareness or intelligence investigation?
Let me see.
I'm going to give you a +1 from Priscilla as well.
I'm right there, yeah, doing kind of the same thing.
What's awareness?
Roll away. And don't forget +1.
How do I add the +1 again? After
It'll
I submit?
pop up with modifier and you just say 1.
I didn't get a modifier for some reason.
Keep going through submit and it's the last thing before the roll.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Those dice want success.
Veg.
You can re-roll the 2 2s and the 1 if you want for a willpower point. But you don't have to if you don't want to.
Nah. I'll keep it there.
You rummage around, looking at various things. You find the partition door is locked, which gets your attention. But you only briefly pass your eyes over various objects in there, not finding anything that stands out.
Anyone gonna open the door?
Oh,
I'll give it a
I'm
shot.
inside. I was inside of the thing. I don't know. Opened it.
Oh, when you're inside, there's
I'm
a
inside.
partition with the locked door in there. You're in like
Oh, I see.
Is-
Okay.
Is the door set into like a building or the tent itself?
It's a makeshift partition splitting off this area from the rest of the tent.
And how do you like? Is it just a locked like door, or is it like electronic?
Just a locked door. Nothing fancy.
Do any of you know how to open a door without breaking it?
I can give it
Can
a
we just
shot.
break it?
I don't think we want to leave much trace of us being here. But as a last resort, we could.
Because my two options are I either rip the tent open or I break the door. So let's try to be more subtle.
Yeah, I'll try a little subtlety. I'm going to rouse the blood for my dex and then try to do the door.
I'm going to make you roll wits larceny. Oh, dex larceny.
Oh, wits larceny? Okay.
Dex
then let me
larceny.
do,
Dex larceny. I'm pulling your leg.
Okay, that's all sick. Yeah, rousing. So,
Yeah, when it's blood surge in V5, it's not really applying it to a trait or anything like that. It's applying it to a single roll. So you don't need to say, I'm applying it to my dex or anything like that. It's to the roll.
Okay, good. Oh, okay, good to know.
We just get a +2 because we have blood potency too.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Nice.
It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
stick
didn't
with
see
it?
the 2 ones. Well, rip.
I will. Yeah, I'll willpower it.
You rolled 2 1s. That's not how you do a reroll.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was.
You can
My
only,
bad.
no, you can only reroll up to 3 black dice.
No, I just pressed the reroll button by accident.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
an evil, misleading thing that I don't know why it's there,
No.
to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, that's why, because I thought it was going to
It
bring
should
up
not.
the selection. Yeah. Okay, so it's willpower reroll. 3 dice. Or I guess
Much
it's 2, because I can't reroll the
nice.
dice, right?
That's 4 total. Well, we've taken off a success, so that is 3 total. And that's enough for you to be able to guide whatever it is you're using to pick the lock inside, and you hear a very satisfying click. You know you can open the door without any issue.
Sweet. I will quietly slide it open and then step back.
Hidden away behind the makeshift wall is the rest of the dig site. Wooden pallets have been thrown down on the muddy ground that constitutes a makeshift floor that creeps around the center of the tent. A metal fence has been thrown into the ground and runs along the center, preventing anyone from accidentally stepping onto the exposed muddy ground. Despite it being the obvious location of the dig, it seems as though the large and long area has had the dirt filled in. Off to one side of the wooden pallet door is a niche that contains a small office section, and on the opposite side of the ad hoc office is a large open area. A few folding tables have been set down, presumably used as a small meeting area for the archaeologists. What would you like to do?
I'm still doing the same thing. Scanning around downtown with my third eye.
Wits and awareness or intelligence
Oh.
investigation? Wits and awareness or intelligence and investigation, whichever you prefer.
I'm gonna do wits and awareness.
From here, you can see that the central area, the archaeology dig area, is filled in. It seems abnormally elongated for a humanoid skeleton. But the dirt around it is fresh, as if it has only been recently moved in within the last week or so.
Okay, quite odd that they put the dirt back on top of what they excavated. I say, like kind of mumbling to myself as I look around the room.
Why rebury it?
I don't know.
I mean, we can find out. I'm gonna use my wild shape and turn into my Siberian Husky form. Begin digging it back up.
Actual puppy.
Did you just say wild shape in Vampire the Masquerade, sir?
I know, sorry. Shape change. I did say wild shape. Different game. Yes, shape change. Yeah. And that's just, I believe it's just a rouse.
That's
check,
arouse.
right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wonderful, you are aroused. And you leap forward, over the fence, and onto the recently filled in dirt. You start to dig. You only get about half a foot down when you hit solid concrete.
Yeah. Solid concrete. I would, like, does it appear to cover the entire area? Yeah. I would just step back and then with my, dog nose, just gesture towards it for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, they wanted it not to get back up.
Concrete?
Oh, something very bad is in this area.
Well, the concrete is not doing anything because it's everywhere. And I'm scanning around.
Do you think Pine realized that? They're going to struggle to do anything that they think will help.
I'd like to head towards the table where the archaeologists would meet, and I want to look for any notes or doodles.
Find E minor.
I'll go help her. I'll go help her in my dog form.
Make a music check, fools and flat ears. Flat. Forget it. Do wits and awareness or intelligence and investigation, whichever you prefer.
While they're doing that, I want to go back out and look at that file cabinet that you mentioned.
Yep.
In the other room.
Ooh.
Deal with that in a minute.
Those are a lot of fucking successes and a messy critical. Holy shit.
Oh, no. It's gonna get spicy.
7 successes.
Lena, the filing cabinet has been stripped mostly, but a small paper has been stuffed at the back behind the sliding shelves. A single page of a much larger report. It starts off mostly talking about geology, dating the layers of the sediment back further and further. The report then goes on to say that the location of the discovery is deep enough to be dated to pre-biblical times. An exact date is impossible to tell without a more in-depth analysis. Seraphim, would you like to stick with your messy crypt?
Yes.
Good. Tables all rest neatly, placed into a little corner. Each of them have a strange and somewhat primitive bird-like symbol carved into the center of each one. Upon the tables are 2 roughly cut rocks. And as you look over this table, looking at these bird symbols, the beast inside of you instinctively screams. You are hunter and hunted. A vampire always needs to keep their eyes and ears peeled for trouble. The need to full-blown paranoia flares up inside of you, as the hunger reminds the blood of its vulnerability. You try to disengage from any perceived threat, suspecting anyone and anything, and any action not taken towards that immediate end incurs a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion ends when you have spent roughly an hour in a safe spot. You are suffering from the paranoia compulsion. Have fun.
I'm gonna back up from the table. All right.
We have this, Marlene.
Obvious
Don't worry,
predator
Marlene.
movement. Just Raph leans his head. Y'all good?
I'm fine. You just stay where you are. You hear me?
Ooh. Oh, we're at that point. Lovely.
I walk back into the room with the paper I found to show everyone, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I found this and then I see kind of like she's all skittish, and I'm like, I found this paper. You guys should take a look at it."
You read it out. You read it out from where you are now.
To be frank, it's a little chicken scratchy, but essentially, some geology in here, talking about, archaeologist shit, and then it talks about, like, some time in the past. Read it. I'm not gonna read it to you.
I will, in my dog form, like walk over, take it, and then walk over and bring it to Priscilla.
I thought we were about to have a dog ate my homework moment.
Oh, he's a good puppy.
Or Seraphim, I mean, sorry. Not Priscilla, Seraphim.
Ah!
I'd like
Drop
to
it!
Is this... What level power is this one? Is this the 2nd level or 3rd level power?
The shape change?
Yeah.
The shape change? It's my 3rd level power, yeah.
So he is, in fact, a fucking man-sized dog. Just so you all know, he is man-sized
Yeah.
still.
He big.
Oh, big
Yeah,
boy.
He
Yeah.
big boy.
I do have
Very little
metamorphosis, which gives me another form, but my other form's much smaller. But yeah, my little form is big.
Just so you can all picture this fucking huge husky.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want in real life now. That sounds adorable.
I know, right? That's
Giant
probably the reason
fluffy.
I chose it. It's because I don't
Actually,
want to
Josiah has animal ken with dogs. He's gonna pat him, scratch him behind the ear.
I snarl and give you like the deadliest look you've ever seen.
Oh, I want you to know,
Okay.
no fear, Raph does the same thing. And if you snarl, he's gonna do the same noise back.
I have a technical question.
I would look confused, very confused.
What is your technical
It's like-
question?
Would my special abilities work to soothe the
Very
Tremere?
good question, actually.
Ooh.
because I can't find anything specific on that. But it's supposed to do that.
Also,
Mysterious.
I read it, but I couldn't remember what he said.
You did very
That's why I
well.
was like-
You did very well.
You actually did really well, yeah.
And I remember the, but exactly, yeah, no.
We've all been there.
I don't think it's meant to be used like that, but I really like the idea of it being used like that, so I'd allow it. In this instance, for paranoia, yeah, I say for paranoia, yeah.
Yeah, like
Seems
it
to
wouldn't
fit.
probably be adaptable to each compulsion, but like mental stuff,
Yeah, exactly.
perhaps.
And just to reiterate the paper as well, before you do that roll, it was dating layers of the sediment back further and further to pre-biblical times as a rough estimate.
Pre-biblical, I couldn't remember the term. I was like, old. It's old.
Back there somewhere. Fine.
Yeah.
So does that mean that the thing that was buried here dates from that time?
That you need to find out more information for.
I'm going to look in the filing cabinet as well. Is there anything else in there?
Nope. One in the front is empty. But there is still a small office area and a small meeting area where Seraphim just lost it.
I'm going to go into not the area where Seraphim developed her issue, but the other one.
Small area has another small filing cabinet. The drawers have been opened and it appears completely empty. There's also a fold-out table that has been tucked away neatly against the wall.
I'm going to search the filing cabinet more carefully.
I'll let you do that for free. Filing cabinet is been gutted.
What about that table? Let me pull that table out, see if there's anything notable about it.
Do wits and awareness for me, please.
In the meanwhile,
Dumb question. How do I do that?
Oh, sorry.
Click the dice button next to awareness. A pop-up comes up and asks you what attribute you want. From the drop-down, select wits, and then just go submit. No modifiers. Priscilla, you wanted to do what I think you want to do?
Yeah, I wanted to attempt it, obviously. I'm trying, I ain't trying to get attacked here, so I very cautiously and slowly, as I hear the reaction and I'm kind of close by, vibing out the place and whatever, I approach where you're at. It doesn't say that I need to touch you or do anything, but my eye is going to start bleeding and crying more, but I will come through and with a very peaceful aura of calm, see that you're agitated and say, I do not know what is shaking you so much, but just know that it is just a passing moment. You are stronger than you think usually, and there is a whole group of people here. Nothing is going to happen. You are okay. I'm going to just say that, and as I'm activating Obia, I don't know how to say it, but
It is Obea,
Obea?
Cool. Barely know
I
her.
believe. Damn.
And a rouse check as
Okay,
well, please.
I am. Yep. I am going to use willpower though. Browse. I'm hungry.
Is there anything
have
I can do to improve my roll, by the way?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. I will roll. Pardon. I will roll back to you in just a moment.
When I click the willpower, it gives me modifier. Is there where I put 3 dice if I want to reroll? Or
Are you doing
it just
WP
does
reroll?
it? No, I'm doing willpower, just a regular. So where is that?
WP reroll.
WP reroll. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so it's 3.
It's 3. Yep, and difficulty was 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to say that works on Seraphim. And Seraphim, if you have any superficial willpower damage, you may restore 1. Trezaya, you can also do WP reroll, and that's going to damage your willpower by 1, but you can reroll 3 black dice. The penalty, by the way, if you reduce all of your willpower to 0, is making all social and mental based rolls have a -2 penalty for impairment. Something to be aware of.
Well, I'm going to try it the once and see what happens.
I also got the word impairment correctly and not incapacitated, so I'm proud of myself. 3.
Well
Very
done.
nice. Thanks. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you.
No problem.
That was worth it.
You'll see on the table, it's been covered in etchings. All the same words over and over. Days of fire. And as you move the table, a single piece of paper can be found.
Can I read the paper?
Absolutely. It contains a list of names, all of them with the prefix of Doctor. On the other side of the paper is a strange essay about life, a well-worded and intelligent philosophy about what it means to be alive. Seraphim, now that you've regained your composure thanks to Priscilla, you're still standing in the small meeting area, the 2 roughly cut rocks placed neatly on the table with the primitive bird-like symbols. What would you like to do?
Do I recognize the bird symbols?
Let's find out. Intelligence
Yeah.
and occult, but this is a particularly difficult role, which you may apply your speciality.
Nice.
Does my academic specialty in philosophy give me any insight as to the contents of this paper?
It's extremely well written. It's extremely articulate. This is not the ramblings of someone who is in a state of distress in any way, shape, or form. Even though the wording and even the topic in it of itself is kind of disturbing, it seems extremely articulate. Seraphim, sticking with it?
Can I improve that roll?
You could go crit fishing.
Oh, I could go crit fishing.
You got the 2 1s there, you see.
Indeed.
If I have a cult, can I combine and help her?
You can give Seraphim a +1. And what we can do is we can say, Seraphim, if you want to reroll 3, and count that as the assist.
Oh, thank you. Going to reroll. Yeah.
That's a crit.
Holy shit.
Don't make me do the maths on that. That's like
Math!
13 successes, I think.
Math? What?
Math and shit.
Mhm.
Just glad it's not long division.
It's 11. Or is it? Yes.
87.
Wait.
13, isn't it?
Is it 13? Hold on. How's it 13?
Isn't it 9?
No,
All
because
right.
there's a crit in there.
Let's do the maths, everybody. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, yeah, because there's 2 10s now, so it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't know.
11?
7,
10.
8, 9.
Oh, with the hunger, 11.
20.
It's 11.
11. Yeah.
Yeah. I was right the first time.
What? I was right. You said 13 the first time. I was right the first time.
Shit. Oh. Raphael, take a willpower damage. That's a joke. These symbols. You're not exactly sure the origin of them, but you know they are tied in somehow with demons, the worship of demons. It is a symbol for a house, supposedly.
Is anyone in the room with me?
I am in the room with you.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
healed
This is
you.
a big open
Yeah.
area,
Yeah.
so they've all returned.
Yeah, I
Everyone's there.
suppose.
And
I will
Scooby-Doo.
point it out. Scooby-Doo, obviously. I will point it out to everyone that, my darlings, is demon worship even has.
I'm just like, ruh-roh.
Raph is just straight up absent-mindedly petting you because you're fluffy.
It would have gone to the point where it's like, I tried to get you off, but then I just accepted it at this point and just am doing my best to ignore you.
Greg's just going for it now.
Uh-huh.
So fluffy.
It's definitely bad news.
Well, it's definitely not good news, that is for sure.
If it's woken up a demon in this city, we're all in the shit.
Are you
I
saying
wonder if that's the
skeleton?
symbol that they were hiding from us.
Possibly.
Is this something that happened
Probably.
here, or is it something, a reference to something that happened somewhere else?
Considering it's next to that thing, points to where the covered up. Probably here.
Nice.
Now
So
what?
demon shit. That's great. That's fucking great. Do we have anything else?
Do you need more than that?
Well, I more
Those two
meant like where
rocks.
do we go next?
Do we know what type of demon we're dealing with?
We have to
types of those
research it a bit
demons
Kind that
more.
likes to be worshipped, apparently.
Mm.
I thought that was all of them.
I thought that there were several different demons.
Are
I
there
don't know
5?
much about this type of stuff, but you know. You hear
Oh,
about
Looks
it.
like you know a good amount.
Me? No.
This
I usually
point,
stay more on the light-hearted type of stuff.
the Coterie are taken
cuddly
somewhat by
demon.
surprise when an unknown voice ekes out from the partition area.
Oh, fucking shit.
Good evening. I was not aware there were still members of the dig here. You see, standing there, a middle-aged man in a partition doorway, a strange mix of black jeans and a buttoned-up shirt, sans tie, a white t-shirt just peeking out from the collar, clash with the long, straight blonde hair hanging over his shoulders.
As this dude walks in, can I sense the beast him and see if he's mortal or kindred or
Let me sense
something else?
beast.
show it to you. I don't have the details written down, but I can pull it up in the book. Other hand.
Am I going to get in trouble if I eat him?
Probably.
Maybe best not to until we figure out if he's useful.
Roll some
Well, you
space
guys
for
can
me,
question
please.
him first.
Oh, roll for sensitivity, sorry. I thought
Yep.
you wanted to see it. I sent it in the chat. Okay. Oh, that's just the... I heard I clicked this thing. Oh, I thought if I clicked the... Oh, or do I have to do it here? That's why. Okay, my bad.
He does not mean you any harm.
Okay.
He seems to be a supernatural of some kind, but you have no idea what. There is no beast inside of him.
Okay. In that case, then, I would begin, like, pacing, like, being protective and ready, but then letting them talk to him.
And none of us know about the fact that that's spiritual, because obviously dog can't tell us.
Yeah, I would if I could, but I can't. But I'm trying to, like, show with body language. So I seem wary, but I don't, target him or find a threat. And so protective, but aggressive.
You got a big fucking dog.
He's
Is that
half wolf.
normal?
It's fine.
Is that
Wolf
normal
dog.
for an archaeological dig?
He's the mascot. It's totally normal.
He's
I
a
don't know
good
what you're
boy, don't
talking
worry.
about.
Something tells me you aren't exactly staff members, are you?
Are you?
No. I was curious. I have something of a vested interest, you could say.
How so?
Are you familiar with ancient mythology?
Depends.
My
What
favourite.
is-
Times before Christ. Ancient legends of giants.
Go on.
There
Go
was a
on.
time when humans thought they walked amongst magical creatures. Stories of gods directing them to create and learn. I am looking into that history. I'm something of an explorer.
Something along the lines of the myth of Prometheus?
I like that one. Similar. What have you found here so far? I may be able to offer you enlightenment. Saves me looking around.
Can I try to compel him to tell him what he knows?
Hell is free, isn't it? No rouse check. I mean, it's level 1.
It's a yeah,
Yeah, that's free,
I believe so.
and there is no roll. What are you saying to him?
Let me think. Tell us what you know in regards to this dig site.
And he'll just look at you and say, that was my intention, but I'm hoping we can go quid pro quo. You'll instinctively know. It didn't work. This didn't work.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Before that, then, may I ask for an introduction?
May I ask?
What is your name?
What do you want it to be?
What your actual name is?
I would never tell you that. Just think of me as a smith.
What? I didn't catch that, sorry.
A smith. John Smith, if you want. Adam Smith. It matters not.
I was expecting John Doe at this point.
John Doe, if you wish.
Interesting. You want us to share information, but not your name?
What would be the point? My name won't help you in your investigation, and won't help me with mine.
It's just good
Well,
manners, isn't it?
if you say so.
and I'm just kind of backed up into the shadows, seething because the compel didn't work.
We're all on our own journey. And at this point
Is
our
this-
paths have intersected. I've offered to assist you in exchange for you assisting me.
Is this guy pinging in any sort of weird way for me at all? What sense the unseen? Nope.
Nope.
Well, Mr. Doe, we found a few interesting things on the table there. Couple of interesting symbols.
A symbol.
What do you think about them?
I've encountered these symbols before. It's a symbol that has popped up in small cults, like the Church of All Angels in ancient times, and even the more modern Humanity Ascendant cult.
Do I recognise what that is?
Human worshipping cults. What else? Don't clam up on me now, we're just starting, surely.
Well, whatever it is that they dug up, they seem to have buried again.
Or they didn't want anyone digging in the same hole twice.
So then why just leave it open? Why not just leave it open?
Because then it is evidence.
Evidence of what?
Something was there. Passers-by will question a huge, gaping hole in the earth. Passers-by won't question a piece of concrete so much.
Are you saying there's no longer something under the concrete?
I don't think so.
And what do you think was there?
That's why I'm here. What do
You
think
mentioned
was there?
this. You
Sorry,
mentioned
my
this
learned fellow.
humanity. Sorry, you mentioned this Humanity Ascendant organization. Do you think they or an organization like them might have taken the evidence?
I wouldn't like to jump to a theory yet, but it is certainly evidence for that. The Humanity Ascendant are not on this island. It could be elsewhere. Or a similar cult, perhaps.
I'm going to show him the paper that I found. with the philosophical essay on it and see what he thinks. Pardon me, sir, Mr. Doe. Was it? I came across this in our investigation. Does this ring any bells with you? Remind you of any particular group?
The ramblings are pointless. However, these names, these are all the names of people associated with the dig site. They're all now dead. Apart from this one. And he'll point to Dr. Kristen Jones in the piece of paper.
And all these deaths haven't aroused any noteworthy journalistic investigation? No one's been had their attention called to this in the media?
Interesting, isn't it? I would say that someone is manipulating these events from getting out en masse. That's why it brought my attention. What else have you found so far?
I show him the paper that I found. Reluctantly.
So it would seem that whatever was here is ancient, would you say?
I would say. If it's before Christ, that's a long time, isn't it?
Depends on how you perceive time, I suppose.
Doesn't matter, it's still
It doesn't matter, and
numerically
yet
a long time.
It doesn't matter, and yet it matters. Time's an interesting concept.
You said you were investigating whether or not this might be tied to mythological events. What do you know of the Nephilim?
I know that is a word that one should not be throwing around so easily. What do you think you know of Nephilim?
Only what my theological studies have brought me to in my previous life. My previous pre-unlife.
Theological study. I would be fascinated to hear exactly what you've learned, but I fear time might not be on your side tonight.
Do tell.
I think we all know. Nighttime is your realm, shall we say, isn't it?
But it isn't yours.
Night, day, time. An interesting concept.
What are you?
An investigator. I'm here to ask questions and find answers. Same as you, I assume.
By whom? For whom?
Myself. I'm self-employed these days. He'll start walking around a bit. No, not threateningly, just slowly, taking in everything. He'll notice the table with the etchings scratched into them. Days of Fire over and over again. What do you all know of Days of Fire?
Not
What do I
much.
know of that?
Intelligence and occult, please. This is a very, very difficult role.
Can I give her a plus again?
You absolutely
try.
can.
Okay.
Woo! Come on, brainy brains.
Yeah, Days of Fire, I know all about Days of Fire, innit, Marlene? We used to watch that one all the time back in the day.
Oh, bugger.
You ain't got no fucking clue. It ain't even worth fucking
I ain't got no
re-rolling
fucking
for
clue,
it.
mate.
It ain't worth doing a
Fucking
fucking
hell.
re-roll. I kind of want to see a VTM
Just
game
sit
played by
over in the
Cockneys.
corner. Fucking hell.
I'm not healing everybody's willpower, by the way. You guys are all like by yourselves now.
Remember what we said about toxic? I'm just sat here enjoying it. So, I'm guessing from the blank looks on everyone, you haven't a clue. Well, Mr. I'm sorry, my learned fellow, I didn't catch a name for you either. How would you like me to refer to you?
You may call me Noah.
As you wish. You may find this particularly interesting, Mr. Noah. It is a highly rare text, originally written in Greek, supposedly. A researcher from Yale, Eve Dara, considered the original Greek text superior to the Latin Dies Ignis. He was killed shortly before seeing the translation come to publication in 2003. No one is sure which came first, the Latin version or the Greek version. They are largely the same, but it is said if you combine both versions, you get a fuller story of the lead-up to the end of the world. Would you like to guess who the supposed author is?
You're not hinting it might be John of Patmos, are you?
No, but a very learned guess. Try again.
Oh, don't leave me in suspense, good sir.
It was supposedly written by Lucifer himself. Copies are extremely rare. Apparently those who have read them tend to meet unfortunate fates, though that could of course just be marketing.
One doesn't typically imagine Lucifer writing in Latin, but I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Precisely.
Unfortunate fates. Are you insinuating that these suicides had something to do with them reading this book?
I would personally never insinuate anything until I had all the answers to all my questions. But you, of course, have no such restriction.
What question do you find yourself asking right now, if I may
All
be
of
so
them.
bold?
All of them. Where is he? What happened? Was
He
this
who?
the plan?
Who is he?
If you need me to answer that question, then you aren't prepared to hear the answer.
No, we just don't know the answer and we're exchanging information, so if you want to just like give us some information, that'd be great.
Charisma and persuasion for me.
Which one? Persuasion and what?
Persuasion and charisma. See if you can persuade a fucking demon.
He's a demon?
Spoiler!
You knew it. I
That's
knew it already. I was like, he doesn't want to say the true name. Of course he doesn't.
What?
Immediately, like. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
honestly
but-
thought that oh god.
Oh, is it? What is it? What is it? What did you do?
It's a messy crit.
You can re-roll all three of those dice and get rid of the messy crit potentially if you so wish.
Yeah, let's do that.
But fair
Or you could
warning,
just re-roll 2 and keep it.
that's also true. But fair warning, you're very generous. Thalubri is refusing to heal your willpower.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Trust me, it's funnier this way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bad influence.
If I keep the messy crit,
Yeah, just re-roll 2. Re-roll the 4 and
Okay.
the 1. Trust me.
Okay, how do I do that specifically? I mean, I know.
Press WP
The-
reroll, and you only want
Press WP.
to reroll 2 dice. You only want to re-roll 2 die. 2 die.
Oh, it's the bloody.
Oh,
By the way, that's
right.
totally Fenice talking. Like, Priscilla would probably, like, fucking sacrifice her own willpower to heal yours. So.
Bruh.
Bruh.
That sucks.
True.
Well, at least we still got the messy crit 4.
That
I
didn't
don't
work
think it's
very well now,
enough.
did it?
No, I did not.
Shiv, just to make sure I didn't miss anything, was I supposed to mark off a willpower earlier when I do my reroll?
Yes, please.
Yes.
And make sure you keep up with that.
To
Where
the
is my
Sombra,
willpower?
failure is not an
It's
option.
the
No, that's why I was frustrated earlier.
Click in the box, and it turns it into a stroke.
Yeah,
and
it's the
adds
set of
damage.
green boxes.
To the Sombra, failure is not an option. Their blood will urge them to any act inconceivable to intellect. You gotta get it fucking right! You gotta fucking get it fucking right!
Fuck yeah.
Whether in the
Fucking
moment
fuck.
or in Byzantine plots lasting centuries, any setback is felt profoundly, and they quickly escalate to the most ruthless of methods until they achieve their goals. The next time the vampire fails any action, they receive a 2 dice penalty to any and all rolls till the future attempt at the same action succeeds. You are suffering from the Sombra clan compulsion ruthlessness.
I don't know if I understood it correctly. I have to keep doing the same roll with the demon, or just in general in the game I have to add to?
The next time you fail an action, you have to keep redoing it until you succeed. And the penalty applies to future attempts as well. So you've got a -2 modifier on everything until you succeed.
Until I succeed. Okay.
So it's basically a bug up your butt curse.
It's very similar to the Tremere clan compulsion as well. Except they need to score a crit. You just need to be successful.
Favoritism.
And what were you trying to persuade this demon to do?
I was just giving him a piece of my mind. You told me to roll.
Oh, that's right. It was like, who is it? Who is he? And yeah. And for 4 successes, I'm afraid that's not going to be a success. Just looks at you and says, again, if you don't understand the question you're asking, you won't understand the answer I give you.
Douglas Adams is turning over in his grave right now, mumbling 42.
That's not the question, though.
You
This
said
digs.
you are here to do research.
Correct.
Does the research lead to something? Is it for a meaning?
Perhaps. That is exactly what I'm trying to find out.
Well, there is definitely something that has been unleashed. There's a dark presence here.
Perhaps. Good luck dealing with that.
You ain't
What
gonna
do you
stick
think?
around to help that part?
No. That won't help me with my questions. The past has already happened. What do you make of the dig site
So-
itself? I'm sorry, Miss... whatever your name is.
Yeah, same to you. So, where are you going next, then, if there's no answers here for you?
Wherever the path takes me.
She's all fed up, and she just, like, goes back to the shadow in a corner, and she's like, fuck this guy.
The somber problems, I feel it.
Mhm.
What do you make of this dig site itself? It's larger than it should be for a gravesite, don't you think?
Stay in the office, but yeah.
That depends on the size of the thing you're burying. I'm sure elephant graveyards are bigger than raccoon ones.
But elephant graveyards don't tend to be buried.
Good
It
point.
could also be the site for 2 people laid head to toe. Or perhaps it was interment for a giant. Mr. Noah here, I'm sure you already know the stories that they said about the product of fallen angels and captured humans forced to breed with them.
Oh, yes. Go on.
Information is scarce on them. It does leave the question of what does it mean to be human, though? What is life if such a thing can be created? What is the metaphor?
You think that the product of such has both literal and symbolic meaning.
It could be both, it could be one, it could be the other. Unless you were around at the time, you'd never know, would you? But it seems there is nothing here for my investigation. You, however, seem to have your own lead in this Kristen Jones, an American. Likely still sighing somewhere in the city. You'll have to find her, I suppose, and question her. I thank you for this exchange, and I wish you luck.
Godspeed you on your journey, sir.
Speed indeed. Gives you a nod, and silently walks away into the night, leaving you all to decide your next move.
That was very strange.
That was annoying.
I would.
Anyone-
Sorry, I'm going to shift out of my wolf form. That's all I was going to say.
Anyone get the feeling we just dealt with something a bit scarier than normal?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have mentioned this when he first walked in, but I thought the advantage I got with my form would have been useful. But when he first walked in, I got the sense at the time. Just say this will be At the time, though, I was able to gain greater insight on him, and he is definitely not human nor kindred. My guess is he has more personal stakes in this than we do.
I have no insight on the matter. I still find all of this existence much more scary and unusual than I'm used to.
I'll definitely be scared of that man. You want to call him that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Let's just hope we don't run into him again.
We'll just keep an eye out just in case.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he has no more use of us. We're not going to see him again.
I agree.
Yeah.
How do you think we might go about locating this Kristen Jones. Did I get the name correct? Kristen Jones?
Was there
Maybe
anything
our-
here that could was there anything here that could indicate the location? I thought we had a list of names, right? No.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We
that
do
is
have a list of
location.
names, but she's the only one who remains alive, which means she might be in hiding somewhere.
She's American, right?
Yeah.
We need to find a hotel.
Great.
We do tend to stand out, we Americans.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
We could call
We c-
the hotels and ask for the name until one pings. Unless they're
Albeit-
staying with family or friends, which would be a problem.
I think it's going to be a close-by hotel. Or just a big one.
Is there any way we can do any research online or anything along those lines to find any references to this Dr. Jones?
Ugh.
I
All right.
can't.
I don't.
We could
do
try
much
going back to
technology.
Elysium. We could speak with the Harpy. She might have a clue.
We avoid that at all costs. I don't really want to speak to her again.
As a last
Well-
resort.
So
Maybe
last resort
our
sounds nice.
maybe our driver has been told some things.
Oh,
We could ask him.
It's a start.
He is still here.
we told
go
him
ask
to
him.
wait. Well,
And I just kind of walk back to the car. Or
Yeah.
not kind of. I just walk back to the car.
I'm going to resist the urge to switch around his vocal cords.
Please do. We need them. At least for right.
Yep. He would survive. Just a little bit of a different voice. Not all of my
Let's not
abilities
take-
have to
let's
kill
not-
people.
Better not take the chance.
By the way, do you have any urge to have a bit more of a spicy form? Instead of just something traditional like a dog.
We could speak of this later, but no
Ooh.
offense. Zamisi kind of creep me out.
Oh,
You guys
good. We're
take what
supposed
is-
to.
Yeah, but it's more so the defiance of the natural convention of things. You distort far beyond where something should be distorted. And I fear if I let your grubby little hands on me, then I may not recognize myself after.
Oh, well. That's probably true. Also, grabby little hand, stop flirting with me.
I'm sorry for that misunderstanding. Never.
Oh, I like you, puppy. Come on, let's go.
I just roll my eyes and follow him.
You head back to the car. Its dimmed parking light still on in the night, allowing you to easily find it, and jump back inside, taking a seat inside. The driver turns around and asks you, "So, what did you all find? Was it successful?"
Oh, no. Ripping his vocal
Mrs.
cords.
Doubtfire?
I thought this
You
would
right
be
there,
more
mate?
pleasing. I thought this would be more pleasing after the last time.
Were you watching Mrs. Doubtfire while we were in the tent?
There's a very vast difference between Welsh and Scottish.
I wouldn't know.
Bloody shows it does, it bloody shows.
What was that goddamn sitcom I
Could
watched?
you not laugh
once?
at my accent, please, Seraphim?
Sorry, mate.
Okay. Important. What's the closest hotels to here?
Well, the closest to here, you see? Oh, there's several. It's a very large city, a very popular city with the tourists. There's about Oh, 425 hotels in the city alone.
Nothing.
Which one would you like to start at?
Oh,
Start with the closest ones, I suppose.
Are there any hotels that are popular with foreigners?
That's generally the point of hotels, yes.
Well, but I'm saying some advertise themselves specifically that way. I just was curious.
If this was a whole excursion, wouldn't they have perhaps booked the same hotel? Perhaps
yeah,
we could
all of
look
them would
at
be.
groups that have.
I feel I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here. Could you enlighten me as to what you found? I might be able to help you. That's kind of my purpose.
We're trying to find somebody from the dig
Kristen
site.
Jones. Does that name ring a bell?
Doctor.
Sorry, Dr. Kristen Jones.
She didn't spend 12 years at Doctor University to be referred to just by her first name, you know.
You're right. My mistake.
Well, personally, no. But you could ask people who are in the know. What else did you find?
Don't make it be.
We found some strange rocks.
Strange rocks, you say? What's so strange about rocks?
Their appearance. Seraphim, do you want to show him? You saw the rocks, right? Or did you leave them there? Or did I miss something?
Sorry, love. I'm just enjoying you trying to explain there.
Appreciate it. Someone has to do it.
It's adorable.
Just like growl.
Keep growling, say less.
I can see why so many of my brothers left.
It wasn't
Basically,
deep,
on
was
these
it?
special rocks, quite a few bit of symbolism connected to demonology, Moddy.
You know that one of these is gypsum and the other is calcite. There's nothing special about these bloody rocks. Just 2 lumps of alabaster.
It's not the
They're on a
rocks,
table.
it's what's on them.
That's a bit bloody weird, isn't it? What's that about?
Demonology. More good driver.
I'm sorry, what did you bloody say?
Oh my lord.
Demonology.
Well, if you want to know more about that, there is an option. It's not a very good
Go on.
one. Well, I'm sure that man there, he knows about Beckett, doesn't he?
Yeah. Was he in the city?
Bloody born here. What are you, stupid bloody child?
That doesn't mean he's
Bloody
still here.
library,
He travels
You've got a
everywhere.
library and a haven here. How do you not know about that? You could always
Very
sneak
out of
into his
the loop.
library. I mean, he's not bloody there now, isn't he? But you could always sneak in. The downside, though, is his library's in the Royal Hunting Grounds. I'm kind of getting Liverpool now.
You went Liverpudlian.
I did a bit. Of course, that means you can't go feeding, but you can break into a library. Don't know how safe it'll be. It's Beckett after all. But if you want to know more about demons, know what the Kindred knows more.
That is a good start. Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
I'm in.
You've got to trust David, the only driver in the city.
I thought it was Bruce.
David,
Was
you
Bruce
can't,
before?
you can't be named Bruce with an accent like this.
Ah.
I'm dying. I can't.
Great. And for finding the doctor, you said that there are those in the know. Do you have any recommendations of who we could reach out to?
Really, you need me to spell it out for you. How the hell did they pick you for an investigation? You know
Probably
the
not
Normally they just have
Nosferatu?
May's muscle.
The Nosferatu, they know bloody everything that goes on in this city. You could just go find them.
Oh, lovely. Let's just go into the sewer. We'll find a couple rats.
See, he knows.
Right.
There are some in Elysium.
They're gonna stay there all night.
Would you rather go to
not.
Elysium or go to the sewer? Well, you know we're gonna find them in the sewer.
Yeah.
They're
Are
going
you
to want
scared of
something
getting
in
hurt?
return.
Oh,
Isn't
well,
every
that's
kindred?
not that hard.
Yeah.
Nozzy's more so, you know what I mean?
Not really, no.
Of course you don't.
I love what we've got going on here. We'd make a lovely couple.
Oh, dear.
I will rip
All
you
right.
in half.
One of you
Well,
is
that
gonna
sounds
have
like
to
a
figure it out.
pleasant way to go.
It does, actually. Either way. One of you is going to have to come up with something to give the Nosferatu, because... I don't know, my normal gifts are agreeing not to eat somebody, so...
You shouldn't go in there and threaten them. They don't like that.
See, there you go. That's why. One of you has to figure it out. One of you can talk, yeah?
I mean, you'd also be walking into the sewers. And that's basically where they all live. You'd be outnumbered. Billions to one.
There's
Billions.
not billions of Nos down there.
Well, I don't know. I've never counted them.
They all move around. It makes it very hard.
Exactly. And some of them go invisible. Flighty little buggers they are. Flighty little buggers. Useful.
Ugly.
I'm sorry, is it the accent?
Rather
Do you
than-
want- I'll work on the accent for you next time.
Rather than just showing up in their domain, is there any kind of doorway specifically that we can announce ourselves and ask permission to enter?
Well, you
Bang
wouldn't be
on
able
a
to just
door.
walk into their haven, you see. If you walk around the right part of the sewers, you'll be able to find a way to go to just exchange information. It's like an office, filled with turds.
Do you know where this is?
Yes.
So like an American office then.
Oh, damn. Good.
I can take you there very quickly if you like.
Perfect. Go.
Okay, has everyone got their seatbelts on? Safety first, you know.
I am lying
click
on
mine.
the floor at this point.
Right.
I'm doing my best to crawl into the gangrel's lap.
Hold on then.
I'm doing my best to push him off my lap.
I'll take you to the nearest place that we can go then. We're here.
That manhole I just drove past.
Yes. Now you're beginning to get it.
All right.
Are we actually gonna go into a manhole? Like, real?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have a problem with that?
I'm gonna ruin my shoes.
Nope, that's mainly
It's
what
all
I...
right for you.
Anyway.
None of you have a sense of smell. When you all come back, I'm going to be trapped with 6 of you smelly bastards. No offense.
Valid.
Get an air freshener.
It's several.
I'm gonna go walk over and just pick the manhole cover up and just toss it aside.
Yep, I'll go down.
Me too.
Everyone descending into the manhole.
Times like this, I regret my penchant for wearing white.
We're in the sewers already. The Echo.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting that. And at this point, as you have uncovered my manhole and descended down,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
take a break. Future Shiv, this is your cue for music. Good luck with that. Don't want to be that guy.
Hi, Future Shiv.
Thank you, Future Shiv, for that musical interlude that I'm sure was amazing and really good, and we all appreciated it, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. It was wonderful.
Yes.
And to show you that, and just to show you that we
I
are
wouldn't-
live, how many fingers am I holding up?
3.
3?
There we go.
3.
Proof
18.
we're live. At this point. Every time, even on a recording, I can't get away from saying these 2 words when we come back from a break. There is... The Coterie! Find a manhole cover out of sight. Lift it from its place and drag the thick metal cover to the side, exposing the ladder that leads down into the tunnel. Running water echoes up from below. The Coterie take a moment and finally climb down the cold metal ladder that ends on a platform that runs along the side of the sewer. Exposed, dim lights provide a yellow sodium haze that shows the way forward. Upon the wall opposite the Coterie is a piece of graffiti work, which you all recognise as a symbol of Clan Nosferatu. Leaving little choice, the Coterie proceed onwards, following the direction of the clan's symbols. As you make your way through the sewers, wandering forward, taking note of each of the clan symbols, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Alright, so what are we actually offering them?
Well,
I'm not sure.
I'm sure some of us got abilities that we could offer.
And I can always offer my
True.
body, but that's a lot of things.
Do you think they'll take your book, Seraphim?
No.
That should
Oh, no,
the
Matt.
fucking romance novel.
They might
really
like
cute.
it. I mean,
69 Shades of
Oh,
Blue.
but the good part. I'm at the good part. Don't take my book.
We're not going to take your book.
Mm.
I don't know, my only thought is donating my body to science, but that's just so I can eat the scientist.
Does anyone have anything of value? My guess is we just see if they need anything, and then we fulfill that.
Yeah, basically. What do you got? What do you want?
Kind of.
We could also offer them the same information if they wanted to have some gossip about it, about
True.
what we're doing.
That's true.
We never were told to be secret, I don't think. I'm just told
Well.
to figure it all out, so.
Good point. Let's just hope
Tell-
that they are curious.
They'll probably know more than we think they do.
They usually are,
Mm.
Mm.
especially with unusual things. I would say this is very unusual.
Mhm.
I guess we
know.
just.
gonna-
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, as we're walking, I'm gonna be like, every so often, I'm gonna be knocking on the fucking, like, bricks.
I still have Sense the Unseen on. Can I do a Wits and Aspects to see if I clock anything?
You can
How long does
certainly
that
try,
last?
but that would be very difficult.
I understand, but I can try. Right?
You can try.
Can I use my eyes of the beast to look around in the dark?
I mean, it's not very dark, but if you want to.
I guess that's fair. It's not very dark then. I just thought it was a sewer, so I thought it'd be a little dim.
It's dim, but it's not pitch black.
What's the duration on Sense the Unseen?
Scene.
Passive.
Oh, okay.
It says passive. I don't know. I think until I decide it is on.
Yeah, you can trigger it manually, you can also, DST will say, those of you with Sense the Unseen, you see this.
Okay.
But I'm actually looking for possible obfuscated, knowing our friends.
Right. Because that's what I was trying to do earlier, but I don't think I did very well my role. So.
All right, here goes nothing.
You can go crypt fishing if you want.
I mean, I got 2 successes. I don't know if I want to use a willpower. I don't want to use a willpower because if I need to, like, fix any of you, I will be suffering superficial willpower damage every time. So I will keep that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. They're either obfuscated too well, or they are not in your field of vision. But eventually, Coven come to a crossway, stopping for but a moment when a disembodied voice echoes through the brickwork.
Hello there, pretty little things.
Come here often.
Ooh, flattery will get you everywhere.
And it'll get you nowhere.
With me, it'll get you something.
So what do you all want?
We're looking for someone. Dr.
the
Kristen
sewers.
Jones. No, we're trying to find them on the surface, but we think you might know. Have you heard of a Dr. Kristen Jones? She's a American archaeologist.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What are you willing to offer in return?
We have knowledge of the current task, the site where the 13-foot giant was found, if you're interested in that.
You mean by the River Charwell?
Yes, right, that's the river spot.
The one that we told the Camarilla about?
Fair enough.
Knew it.
But do you
I'll
know
look at
what
the
it is?
grove.
Not yet. Haggle with me, though. Make me an offer. Something interesting, and we'll go from there. Kindred these days are in such a rush. Always wanting the answers, but not enjoying the journey.
I don't suppose you'll take me, will you?
Probably.
It's just a weird grin that gets over his face, like, oh fuck yeah, hi, how you doing? I haven't talked to some Nosferatu in a while.
Not in exchange for information, we'll just take you.
Anytime you got a net big enough, sweetie.
You're standing in a sewer surrounded by floating turds, and you think you're something.
Probably.
I respect the hustle.
Well, I did my best. It's up to you all now.
God, if that was your best, we're in trouble.
I'm not a talky person. I'm a murder person. Leave me alone.
Well,
Oh, what's this? The voice of an
some of
angel?
us. All right, mate. There aren't that many Tremere in your city. If you are in need of services in that particular area, I am willing to partake.
What kind of services can you offer that the Banu Hakim can't?
Oh, much better than a fucking Banu.
It's funny because the Banu Hakim say that they're much better than the Tremere.
Of course they do.
Well, they would, wouldn't they?
They're right. Kiss at me louder.
Maybe later, darling.
This going turned into a cuddle puddle.
I hear that's what the Nos do.
It's a vicious lie and a rumour.
I bet it
Ooh.
is.
Bit sensitive, aren't we? It's probably true.
This is not the way to go about getting information from us.
That is fair. We're being a bit of rude, aren't we?
Yes. And we live in sewers.
Well, I offered you something and you don't seem that interested.
You offered us what, exactly? What a Tremere does. Deauthorize another clan and put out a load of propaganda about it to say how bad they were. No, we're alright with that.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
any book knowledge that you sewer dwellers don't know about? Any magical knowledge?
Do you need someone dead? Or eaten?
Perhaps. How
That I
about
can do.
Each of you give us a major boon.
That's up to you
That's
all.
what it
I don't
takes.
really mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Damn, we're not even going to try. Can I request that whatever mine is, it requires me to murder somebody?
No,
I don't want to be doing something stupid.
that's not how boons work.
I know it's not, but I'm trying to be a little more, I don't know, I want haggling, right?
That's not how you haggle. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Just take the major boon and get out of the sewers.
Forceful. I like it.
We live in sewers and somehow you make us feel dirty.
Ooh, perfect. That's what I was going for.
I'll tell you what, take him out and make sure he never comes back here again and we'll call it even.
Yeah. Yeah, if you mean it, we'll do it right now.
Dr. Kristen Jones has a room in the Randolph Hotel. She's been holed up there the past few days since shit started happening. Getting into a 5-star hotel will be fun for you all, I'm sure.
Which hotel?
The Randolph Hotel. Now, please, I need to go and shower.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to leave.
You remember the deal. Take him out. Get him out. Take him out.
Yep.
I
We're going.
will-
I'm
yeah,
going
I'll
up
put my
with.
hand on his back and begin like leading him.
Yep. Let's go.
The minute we're on the surface, Ruff just like puffs his fucking shirt out and goes, "You're welcome."
Yeah, no. I'm glad.
That
I
was the
didn't
plan all
realize
along.
that
Yeah.
being a nuisance was a skill.
Trust me, my clan scares everybody, including the Nas. If you milk it right, everyone wants you to leave.
At least it worked.
All right.
If I have
Hotel or
ever
what?
milked a Nos before.
I have, but a long time ago.
As you make your way back up to the streets of Oxford, you'll notice that your car driver is already waiting for you.
I apologize for the state of our shoes.
It's alright, I've had worse. Everybody hop in. I'll take you where you need to go. I just need to know where you need to go.
We need a shower and then to the Randolph.
Well, you definitely need a shower if you're going in the Randolph. I don't know what accent I was doing there. I was going back to Welsh, I was. It's
I was about
fine.
to ask what your name was now.
Jock. Alright.
All right.
Alright.
I know a way station on the way. That's why it's called a way station. Otherwise it would be an out of the way station.
Good one.
As the car drives, would you like to talk amongst yourselves and please not to the driver?
Yeah.
So, Jack, what do you do besides?
Toss
Do you have a day
cabers. Toss cabers and I eat deep fried pizza. That's my job.
Pizza.
Which was delicious when it was a thing.
It's still a thing. Obviously, you haven't been to Edinburgh.
Or certain state fairs.
Edinburgh is great. You at it, we'll batter it.
It's America? Alright. So, what's the plan for getting into the Randolph? I'm gonna leave that all to you.
I mean, if we can find out the floor that she's on, I can just turn into a bird and fly up there.
I mean, so can I. But we actually need to, get them to tell us where she is.
It's
You
true.
can try.
Is anyone
her.
here proficient?
Or him.
Yeah. Sorry, I was going to ask if anyone's proficient to dominate. We could just extract information from the steward.
You can do it through force, you can do it through lies, all the good shit.
I could mesmerize the clerk to let us know where to go.
There we go.
Aw, you get to use your pretty abilities again.
It will be a problem.
Never a problem round me, love.
Well,
Is
I probably need a patch bandage to put on my forehead.
I've
Shouldn't
got
be
you
too
covered,
hard.
love. Don't you worry. I got a bandage. It's great. Only
Oh
used
my.
it twice.
I'm gonna put that over my eye.
It's fine. It was
that a
only
first aid
used.
kit?
It was only used on a gangrenous knee before.
That's the kind of mix of blood that I'm normally involved in.
That's disgusting.
No, thank you. I might just go to Walgreens or something. There's no Walgreens in Oxford, but you know what I mean. How do you call them there?
God.
Like, what is it?
Is there CVS's? Or Rite Aids? Drugstores?
Yeah, there's drugstores, don't worry
there's
about
a
it.
genuine chain called Poundland, and my first immediate thought was something
Yeah,
else.
I'm going to Poundland. That's
take you to
where I'm
Pound.
going.
Oh, don't you
Yep.
worry, love. I'll take you to Pound Town.
Nope.
That is
that is a
Poundland.
different thing.
No, Poundland's copyright, so we have to call it something else. So it's Pound Town now.
Okay,
Oh,
Poundland.
Smash
I'll
them.
take you to Coots instead, don't worry about it. Mm.
Take you to Wellington's.
Even better.
And yeah, that won't be a problem. They'll be able to stop on the way, no problem. So you can get a clean bandage if that's your
Yeah,
thing.
you know those things that like you just put and they have like the adhesive around
Oh,
the edge. It's like a
yeah,
big.
like a cold
Oh, yeah,
pack for
yeah.
your head.
It's not a cold pet, but like it's a big like mega absorbent. Like I'm gonna put a fucking pad on top of my like forehead, something like that. You know.
Are you talking about sanitary
They're made
towels?
for...
Oh.
No, not a sanitary napkin. It's just, it's for very deep... It's normally for stitches.
Yeah, for deep cuts or anything like that is bleeding a lot, and it's just a
Cool.
patch. You just put it on top, and it should not leak out. I'm trying to get something that doesn't leak out. I'm gonna cry
Yeah.
blood while trying
I-
to mesmerize a fucking human being. You
Yeah,
understand from a fucking third eye that I'm trying to hide.
I'm all in favour of that. I've just never heard of these devices. Usually in the UK or most other places with healthcare, you just go to the hospital if you've got that deep of a wound.
Well, like once you've had stitches, it's like, it's to cover up where the stitches are.
Bandage and cotton wool. But yeah, that's going to be fine for you to do. That's not going to be an issue. You're going to find this mystical, super absorbent, thick plaster.
Perfect. It's a pad.
That.
Yeah.
It's an iPad now.
And
Yeah, it's an iPad.
Oh.
Yeah. I hate it here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Confirmed.
I just want to state for the record, I also have mesmerize. I'm not bleeding from any cuts, and there were no punch involved.
It's just. Listen, I'm used to it. I just didn't have one, and I was just using a collection of handkerchiefs, which I always have with me. It's half of my bag is handkerchiefs. Anyway, it's normal. I've dealt with this for centuries.
Perfect.
It just happens, Kind of have to. Head wound. Funny. I fell the other day. I'm very clumsy. Yeah, it's an old story. But yeah, if you wanna try, it shouldn't be a problem with humans. It just should work. So, if you want to do that, at least I have my patch now. So a bit extra patches. So in case I need it, I need to bleed out of my third eye. It will be fine.
Let's hope you don't do that when one of us is hungry.
Yeah.
Although it's going to get interesting. I'm just going to say at the way station, when everyone's basically getting the sewer smell off of them and changing into clothes that aren't going to be weird in the middle of a high-class hotel.
I would say, should we grab something more conducive? Because I'm wearing old sweatpants with holes and an old sweatshirt and
I would say
rope.
Don't look like a homeless person.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm always dressed presentably if I can.
I don't have anything
get an
else.
ultimate pair of slacks.
Come here. I'll get you something to wear. And I will say after these showers, Raphael has no shame, and is just going to walk out naked, but it will reveal something that Raphael has removed parts of his anatomy. He is a straight up Ken doll.
I love that for you.
Why do you write your name in the snow?
With a stick?
I don't even have that fucking.
The looks
holy
of
fuck.
recognition from some people and the looks of what of others was gold.
I'm just been like, bruh, dog, we gonna fight. We don't need no pink snow out here, okay? Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable, don't it?
Pink snow sounds prettier than yellow snow, excuse me. Anyway. Well,
It's like a strawberry slushy.
How do you have clothes? From where?
It's a way station. What do you think they have here? You
I
can get
don't know.
anything. Oh my goodness, come here. I figured there's no way that when we said, hey, we need to go to this place and get dressed, it's not hard to say, hey, can you get us some stupid fucking clothes that aren't going to smell like sewer? And then I'm just going to go, put this on.
What are these? Did you give me a pair of jeans or something?
I feel like he may have held out. He didn't know which one you'd want, so he probably held out a dress and then some slacks and goes, I don't know which you prefer.
Yeah, I'll take the dress. Seems more comfortable.
Perfectly fine. And just passes the dress off. Puts the slacks on himself. It suddenly kind of dawns on you that if you'd picked the slacks, he would have worn the dress.
Fair. Okay. Haven't worn a dress in a long time. I'm gonna find a bag and bag my clothes.
Probably a good
No
idea.
problem.
Plastic bag. Like tie it up real hard so it doesn't leak. Sewer scented shit.
You have a lot of
Probably
leakage
should
problems.
throw those in the trunk.
I heard you. Listen. I know, okay?
Just knock at
Think
the
it
door.
is not a cordial thing to point out weaknesses of people, okay?
It's just this knock at the door, and you hear the driver on the other side. Are you decent? Is it alright to come in?
I'm always decent.
Sure.
Great. So, just a reminder, did you want... I don't know, I'm just going to go with no accent for now. Did you want to go to Beckett's library, or straight to the hotel?
What do you
I
think,
want to
Ellen?
say the hotel, because I'm a little worried that woman's going to kill herself.
Not surprised that you'd want to go to the hotel first. What does everyone else have to say?
Hotel's fine
I
with me.
agree.
We have to go to either eventually.
And then you do the B&E
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're not doing
Beckett
this
is
in
empty.
alphabetical order. B&E, hotel. You want to go hotel, B&E.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes things don't have to be in alphabetical order.
Why not?
Or reverse it, all the good shit.
Just change it up.
I mean, it is technically in alphabetical order if we were going from the end of the alphabet and going backwards.
Can you do the alphabet backwards?
Yeah.
And that's a sobriety test, so sure.
Okay, let's hear it. Backwards.
Oh, I will say it. I cannot. Mi finice? Mm-mm. Nope. I'm not even gonna try because I cannot.
ZYX.
Nope.
Oh my god, that's so impressive. I had doubts until you actually did it before me, but my god. There's nothing you can't do. Well then. You all look acceptable enough for a 5-star hotel. You've got a plan to get in, right?
They don't have doors?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, couple.
Yeah,
But
we
I mean,
do
how you-
have-
He does bring up a good point. Maybe while you were mesmerizing him to extract where she is, maybe get us a room while you're at it, so we have an excuse to be there.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Make the guy forget something as well. Because otherwise he's
got
going to be
it.
like, I
Yeah.
got these. Oh, right. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. I'll go back to the car
No,
then.
thank you for the suggestion. It was well put.
That is actually a good suggestion. I guess we can do both. You do one and I do the other.
Alright.
I was going to smell.
Perfect.
I fucking helped. Yeah. See you losers in the car.
I was gonna say, with that thing, Raph's gonna get uncomfortably close to him and go, just like touch his face. You did a very good job.
You still smell like sewers.
Don't make me claw your throat out.
I'm not sure I'd make you want to do that. I mean,
Also, I showered. That's bullshit.
yeah, but your breath. You breathed in a lot of turd air.
I didn't.
You don't breathe, do you? Guess you'll just have to wonder what I meant.
Selena comes out of the store. Is a store, right? Trying to say?
It's a way station.
And she's like,
it's this,
way station. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct me if this is not in there, but she comes out and she's like eating, and she's like, "Hey guys, did you know they had snacks in?" I mean, I know we don't need to eat, but
They fucking
I
do
like
now.
snacks.
I'm just curious why they had those kinds of snacks.
That's disgusting.
What snacks are those?
Look, it's a coping mechanism. I eat when I'm stressed. I know we don't have to, but
Do you get rid of it?
the stress.
Which way? Well, you know, when you eat, we don't really
Yeah, you
have
still eat it?
normal stomachs, darling.
Yeah, you're just
I've
fast.
never really
It's
questioned
fine.
how it works. Yeah,
Wait, so you just eat it and you're fine? Nothing ever happens?
it's a
Huh.
hobby. I think it's a hobby. Yeah.
There's
I wonder if I should
explosive
grow-
vomit about an hour afterwards. I think it's the end of the night.
I wonder
for
if I should grow
food.
another stomach.
Unless you have eat food, then yeah, you would completely vomit afterwards.
Yeah, I think with eat food, it's at the end of the night, and then it's explosive vomit.
Oh,
Eat
is
food,
it?
you can just
So I
hold
should
it.
start
Yeah,
eating
eat
it?
food
Yeah.
means you can hold it longer.
Yeah. And rouse check is an
Gotcha.
hour. God, I wish that wasn't true.
Hmm.
Yep, no problem. You'll be able to pick up anything you need, dress into far more formal, more expensive wares, jump back into the car. He drives you across the city to the Randolph Hotel. It's a bit loud.
Real fancy.
That's really pretty.
Real hotel in Oxford. Apparently. Oh, no. The Coterie make their way into the cold night. Distant sounds of traffic are just barely audible from the main road. The sounds of their footsteps dominate the night for them. As you make your way forward, nearing to the lavish five-star hotel, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Okay, so the plan is go in. Should we reserve a room then, or no?
Yeah, let's do it just to be safe. In case anyone questions us, we have a key card to flash.
Should I ask them to forget our faces, perhaps?
Just see if you can get him to just see if you can get him to forget the whole event. Just have him get us in the computer, give us the keys, find out where Dr. Jones is, and then have him forget the whole thing.
Find out where Dr. Jones is, and more information would be probably our friend over here. I can just wipe the memory.
Okay.
We just can't take too much time because it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Just destroy the man's brain, get the information. Easy. And if that doesn't
You
work,
got all that, Josiah?
we can do my method.
Yeah.
What is your method?
One we don't want to resort to.
Is it murder?
Yes,
Probably.
absolutely.
That
That's
will
all
not
he's
happen.
been talking about.
That will not
I
happen.
don't know how you're forgetting this. I'm literally a killer.
Yeah, that won't happen.
We all
There
are
you go.
killers.
Perfect. Well, I know. I meant more on an actual occupational standard, but all right.
Kindred, arrive. Arrive? I can't speak, apparently. I'm very sorry.
Arrar.
A row?
Arrar.
So you just mess up once and that's it. You just lose them for the whole semester. When you're not having a stroke, the Kindred arrive outside the lavish five-star hotel in the centre of the city, directly over the road from Elysium. Under the covered carpet that leads into the hotel entryway is a valet on the door. Despite the cold night, he is loyally standing by the entranceway. Are you all heading in?
Yes.
Try to do Bless Your Life.
Rouse check. Also, very clever thinking.
Yeah. Seeing her brighten
Actually,
up helped me do the same.
I'm gonna blush life too. I'm dead man.
Rouse checks.
I don't want to feel left out. I'm gonna do it too.
Come on, let's all be pink. It's fine.
Oof, I'm very hungry.
Is anyone at hunger
Rouse check.
4? All the way at the bottom of the sheet.
No, but I'm edging. Ooh, real hard.
God damn it! I wasn't gonna laugh until I saw Shiv's face, and then
I wasn't going to laugh until I heard Seraphim lose it.
I'm good.
The knowing look in the camera.
We're adults.
No, we're not.
Are we?
Mm-mm.
Alright, fair enough.
100% adults.
We're immature adults.
Listen, there's no shame in having a little bit of fun, okay? Just us. If getting old means I get boring, like, fucking kill me now.
That's fair.
You know?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm just carrying on.
Yep. But I'm close. I'm close. I'm really fucking, I cannot
Most of
fuck
this
anything
night.
else. Literally.
When this goes live, could someone clip that for me for later use? Thanks.
Pixie.
I think she would have gone by now. I did a Scottish accent. She's not going to be happy with me. I'm very sorry. Okay. Kindred head.
Okay, we're in.
No, I'm not. Okay. The Kindred head towards the door. The valet opens for them, giving. Oh God! Why did I swear I wrote this well in advance, and now it's. I'm very sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Just watch them
Yeah.
lose it. Giving a small tip of his hat as they proceed inwards into a large, decadent reception area. I got away with a small tip. Not the first time. A grand staircase leads upwards and several doorways splinter from the reception area. The man behind the counter stands as the Coterie enter, with a smile on his face greets them. Good evening. How may I be of assistance? You look like you've been edging.
All the time.
I look at Josiah. He's the man with the mind powers.
We have like 3 mind powers here, I think.
That's true. Whoever wants to mind power.
Fucking useful.
I'm scared to try.
All right, so the goal here is to mesmerize him into telling us where Dr. Kristen Jones is, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
and get a room for us, and then
Alright.
she's gonna erase his memory.
I feel like maybe we should get the room first.
And the room key.
Why don't we do
I
that?
agree.
Yeah.
Room first, room key, then the thing.
This is a very strange conversation to have in front of me. You know that, right?
Wait, we had this in the car. We made the plan.
We had
Talk about
this
it, don't worry.
conversation.
I know. I
for the
couldn't
love of
resist.
God.
Good
We're just
evening
like,
to you. Good evening to you, sir. I was wondering if we could possibly acquire a room. Do you have any free rooms right now? Any vacancies? I don't even know what
course.
accent I'm doing anymore.
Right. Of course, sir. That's not a problem. The 6 of you in one room?
If you could get us 2 rooms, that'd probably be best.
3 in a room. Name of Smith, I take it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Of course, sir.
I'm gonna put my arm, like, try to wrap it around the shoulders of our lovely fucking gang girl. Like, oh yeah, puppy, you're in my room.
Just shake my head.
I can see why you've been edging for so long. Nietzsche's laugh just fucking got me. I'm sorry. It's not often I hear that laugh.
I was like, I thought he was done. Nope. Okay.
Never is.
No, I'm young enough to go twice.
Oh my lord.
Gimli's never going to let me back in her stream. I'm sorry.
The ship shows up and just casts out.
Poor Gimli. Poor Gimli. Yeah.
Hearing all these terms and words that she's never heard of before,
Oh
and then she's going to Google these and be like, "I'm very disappointed."
You're gonna. Gimli, I'm gonna come to
can't
your
escape.
stream and we're gonna hang out saying all the bad words all the time.
No, don't ruin Gimli's stream for me. It's the only place I can escape being me.
It's you and me. We gonna say bad words.
The place I can escape being me.
I have no idea what he's talking about, first of all. I say them all the time. Anyway, back to the task.
It's as wholesome as a ring donut.
Yes.
It's just got a hole in the middle.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna leave the old man
hole
with
in the
that
middle.
Yep. Whole. Yeah.
So we need 2 rooms and we're definitely swingers.
Yeah, and that's because that's where all the swingers go. 5-star hotels. Yep.
Uh-huh.
This is a swinger meeting.
High class
Swingers.
swingers.
Gimli, of course, is like swingers. I don't think
I
we
am
want to swing
what's a
set with us.
Swinger.
Okay, bye.
Anyway, having obtained rooms for us under the name of Smith or Smythe or whatever, I'm going to attempt to talk to our concierge.
Is there anything else I may help you with?
Yes, we wonder if you could tell us where Dr. Kristen Jones might be staying in this hotel.
I'm afraid I can't just give out private guest information.
So not enough successes then? Okay, fine.
Oh, I missed you rolling in the chat.
It is mesmerizing.
Yeah, he's using mesmerize.
Mesmerize, just a rouse check. You don't need to roll for an unprepared mortal.
Oh, okay.
This guy is
Don't want that.
very unprepared for all of this.
Just wait until I ask him to join in.
Oh my god. No, not the cleric. Leave him alone. Oh no!
Sorry.
He's a man of God.
He's a man of God.
Man of God.
I'm about to ask this man of God if he wants to see another one.
He's like clutching a rosary as we're talking to him.
I'm not a former priest, okay? I'm a former TV evangelist. It's not the same thing.
It's very different.
Even better.
That's money.
Those aren't rosary beads he's clutching.
What?
Dr. Kristen Jones is in room 66. You will find her on floor 6.
As soon as he
Floor six,
says
room
that,
66.
I am going to go. Whoop. You will forget that you ever saw us, and we'll walk up.
His eyes just glaze over and he just stands there like,
And we go, children.
And off we go.
And the minute we're walking off, okay, we stop by our rooms so it doesn't look weird, and then we head off to hers.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
Get up into the lift to your own floors. For a moment, return to your own rooms. I'm going to regret asking this. As you're each in your own rooms, is there anything you want to talk about? Thank God.
I'll behave.
I'm just like eyeing Raphael the whole time that we're in our room together. Just like, don't try anything.
Just grinning at him like, oh, don't worry, I'll break you.
I just cringe as I wait to leave.
I was innocent until this game.
I barely know you, and I know that's a lot.
Heading to Dr. Jones's room.
Yep, after going to our rooms and getting out immediately after, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Coterie proceed along the thick carpeted hallway. Only the sounds of their muffled footsteps can be heard in the silenced hallway until they finally arrive at the doorway to number 66. As one of the kindred knocks on the door, a voice on the other side eventually answers, "Who is it?"
Hi, I'm a little lost. Do you know where is the ice bucket to refill the ice in the room? I'm your neighbor next door.
You probably have to call room service.
All right, well, thank you. Are you all right?
Yep, fine. Thanks, bye.
Are there any cameras in this hallway?
Oh God, I hope not.
Do wits and awareness for me, please.
I will happily do wits and awareness. Oh, absolutely not! No. That's not happening. Oh, come the fuck on.
It's not a visual failure. Right?
It
I'm about to break this door down.
It fucking is.
He's mad at this poor woman.
I'm about to break this fucking door down. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I hope you all are ready for what's about to happen. I'm real sorry.
Oh fuck.
As you witness this happening, Raphael, you are suddenly overcome by the beast. You cannot choose any teamwork and perform any action that avoids establishing dominance or challenging authority at a 2 dice penalty to all of your pools. This compulsion ends when you have won and gloated over it. You are suffering from the dominance compulsion.
Well, Raphael is sitting in the back of everybody listening to this whole event. He does a quick look around, but he just doesn't really care. He walks forward, grabs Priscilla on the shoulder, and just yanks her back, goes, "This is how you do it, darling," and just grabs the doorknob and snaps, or tries to snap it and shove the door open.
Strength.
Strength. Hold on.
Strength.
Can I rouse the blood for this?
You absolutely fucking can. And your penalty doesn't apply to this either because you are showing dominance.
Oh.
You dom that door.
All
For
dom
blood
text,
potency
no
3, is it
subtext.
still? How many bonus dice is it for blood potency 3?
I think it's 2 still.
I think it's still 2, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it
Blood
is.
potency 3 or 2.
Shit, it's blood potency 3.
That's 3 for 3.
Ooh. Are you fucking
Those
kidding me
dice.
today? Guess I'm re-rolling some shit because, what? Who am I today? 5. I don't think it's that strong of a door.
Helps if I unmute myself, doesn't it? You are able to break the handle off the door easily, throwing the door open, which fortunately for you opens silently. The woman inside runs across the room and sits herself next to an open window.
Uh-oh.
As you proceed in, you find a makeshift noose hanging from the center light. A small peek to the side room allows you a view straight into the bathroom, where an electrical cord trails out from the bathtub. And upon the walls are various scribblings, attempts, it seems, to recreate the primitive bird that you all saw in the tent at the start of the night. She sits there and she looks at you and she's like, "What the hell are you doing? What do you even want? You've come for me at long last, haven't you? That's what this is about. I've just had my food ordered as well."
Darling, I haven't come for a woman in years, so, please. We just have some questions.
Yeah. What kind of questions?
One of you that speaks, do something.
I
Dr.
will step forward and I'm gonna be like, honey, just look at me for a second. And I'm gonna use mesmerize on her. Do I need to roll?
Nope. Just mesmerize is aroused though.
Yep. Where? Hello? Character sheet, please load. Thank you.
Oh my god, these are garlic salt fries. It's amazing.
Oh, jealous.
Pray. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Is that
I will.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
What?
wait, no, you... Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong roll. Let's carry on.
What?
She looks up
Don't
and she's like,
fucking play with my feelings like that. We're gonna be like,
what is it?
I need
No,
you
you will
to
notice that
tell
she doesn't
us-
have the usual glassy look that people have when they've been mesmerized.
I need you to tell us what happened and what you know about the dig site and what is all of this. And I, point at the various strange things scattered around this room.
I hear whispering. Not all the time, just certain times. It takes over. It keeps telling me to just end it, to just do it. Blank out, and I wake up and things like that are there.
Well, would you tell us what happened at the dig site?
Who sent you?
We're trying to fix things, so would you tell us, please?
Okay, I'm the only one left alive. From the team, anyway. The only person really alive that was involved was Grace Wing, who runs the Eben Company. Never went to the dig site, but there was something about him. I always found it odd. I looked into him. He didn't exist until about 15 years ago. And since then, he's taken the Eben Company to be one of the largest investment companies in the EU. Due to the nature of their work as well, hardly anyone's heard of the company, despite them being involved in like 98% of corporate purchases. You know that, but it seems as though Grace Wing has very esoteric beliefs. He has strong connections to an alternative religious group known as the Broken Bird. There's some kind of doomsday cult that believe that humanity will be consumed by a plague. The worst thing is that he's here now, tonight, in Oxford, because of the dig. He's brought his cult with him.
What does he look like?
An older man. He's got grey hair around the temples.
Do you know where?
I do. Promise me this won't come back to me.
You won't.
I'm just waiting this out for time to pass, and then I can go back home. Home being the United States, as you can tell from my very authentic accent.
I could tell right away.
Thank you.
You are a long way. You are a long way from home, aren't you? I understand. I understand how that feels.
Broken Bird are meeting here, and she'll this map and point to a place in the northeast of the city, just away from the city boundaries itself.
Convenient.
They meet every night.
How soon? How much further do you think they have to go until they reach that final plan? Do you know?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
What did you exactly find in that dig, and why is it covered back up?
I don't know why it's covered back up, but do I really have to talk about this? Do you really need to know?
We need as much as information as we can so that we don't get blindsided by things.
Here's my persuasion, please. It's not particularly hard roll.
Can I slowly close the bathroom door so she can't, run and jump through the electrocuted bathtub?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do while they're talking. Doo-doo-doo.
Could I use manipulation rather than...
You can do manipulation as subterfuge if you like.
Okay, no, I'll just do that one. I'm just scared.
How do you think she
got
feels?
this. Don't be scared.
Huh? I don't want to jump this woman, man. That's what I was saying.
You could technically reroll the 0 if you didn't want the messy crit.
Yeah, it's a good amount of successes. I don't mind.
You re-roll away the crit, that's going to take you down to 1 success.
Oh, yeah, right.
It'd at least be 2.
Can I apply my persuasion to assist her?
Yeah, it's a little late now, but I'll allow it.
Alright. So I roll then?
You just give Priscilla a +1 modifier.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So should I just roll that one die?
It wouldn't get rid of the messy crit. You can re-roll.
Oh,
if you
fuck.
re-rolled the 2, the 0, and you have another dice, so you can re-roll 3 dice, we can use that as a modifier.
I have persuasion as well. Can I add that in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wanted to see the clan compulsion come out, but fine.
So did I. That would have been awesome in this
I
situation.
don't even know what the Salubri clan compulsion is.
I mean, I guess I could just leave it because it is true. I just need to have a heart-to-heart. So I just don't want to take too much time. That's my only thing.
Fine.
Because the compulsion's cute.
Yeah, I wonder how you're going to take it as well. That'd be an interesting one. So she tells you.
I have idea. I mean, you know what? I don't want to use a willpower because I kind of I'm feeling like a lot of people are rolling. I'll keep the messy critical.
Looks at you. Tears welling up in her eyes, and we found a giant The company told us exactly where to dig. They told us it was the remains of a Nephilim. Do you know what they're rumored to be? Hybrid between a human and a fallen angel. As soon as we uncovered it, the company swooped in and took it away. But I can still hear it. All the team said the same thing. They spent far longer with it than I did as well, but it still whispers to me. Sometimes I can see it. Sometimes I see from its eyes. It's surrounded by others, looking up at the night sky. I wish I knew more about it, but the broken bird probably know more. I am not going anywhere near them. As she tells you her sad story, the beast inside of you screams between your skull. You become overwhelmed with empathy, same thing, for a personal problem that affects someone in this scene, seeking to further its resolution. The scale of the personal problem isn't important. You understand that sometimes suffering is part of a cumulative situation and not an isolated incident. Any action not taken toward mitigating that personal tragedy incurs a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion persists until the sufferer's burden is eased, or a more immediate crisis supersedes it, or at the end of the scene.
Oh.
Would you like to help her kill herself?
No, what the fuck, bro? I can't. No, that's against everything. No. I want her to succeed. I want her to feel better. Do I know if this is something that, like, she could possibly, like, be relieved of?
I mean, she's scared. She is extremely scared and paranoid.
I need to help her. And I'm just gonna, like, sit by her and, like, kind of, like, put a hand on her shoulder. Kind of, like, you know, pet her. Like, in a sweet way. And I would like to use, once again, Obea. On her. And try to calm her down and make her feel more at ease.
Okay.
Less panicky, and perhaps take her mind off of offing herself, because my motto is use the blood to uplift the kind, and the kind will uplift the blood. So as I kind of whisper that in my own head to the beast, I'll go to her, and by doing that and just trying to be reassuring at this point, I'm gonna do that. So, Rose check again. Please, God.
Looking good.
And my hunger 4.
And not only with your flaw and your eye, but I believe that you are now bleeding from parts of your wrist, your legs, and your eye.
Yep.
Lovely. Vampire the
fucking. I'm wearing gloves and a long dress. So hopefully the rest, and I still have my robe on, so hopefully the rest is, like, for now it's not visible. But yeah, I'm not doing great.
Oh shit.
I'm going to quickly run to the I'm gonna let Seraphim let me into the bathroom so I can get some toilet paper or paper towels or something.
She smells so nice.
Yes, but don't trust me. It's not a good idea.
I did it already, so I'm rolling.
Think of it like Pringles. Once you pop, it can't stop. Don't do it.
Oh.
Suck all you want, we'll make more.
What is this, a double crit?
Fucking God!
Whoosh.
We're up 7 octaves. What the fuck?
Wow.
I'd like everyone to roll a willpower roll for me, please.
Yep, I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it was
Jesus
coming.
Christ,
Mhm.
10 successes. Ah.
Willpower.
I am a beacon of light.
Just a
And
willpower
blood.
button.
Just the willpower button. Oh my good God.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Looks like I might have to look at the Diablerie rules.
I don't know what's happening.
Bro, I'm
Hold on.
fastest, so
I am a farmer. Does that give me benefit to it?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
not in this scenario. Finice, I assure you, I'm very sorry for what made.
And you can't re-roll willpower rolls. Oh dear. So,
Nom 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 nom.
you will all begin to look at Priscilla. Like she's the single last piece of fried chicken left. And you're all still starving hungry. The beast overwhelms each and every single one of you. You all wish to consume her vitae. It's far too delicious an ambrosia to just ignore. Let's see how that's going to work out for all of you.
I am praying really hard right now.
I'm flipping through that King James.
Shiv.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm about to be an asshole, and I feel bad as a person.
I would. My
I would
character
like to
actually,
go over and form.
Yeah, I would excuse myself from the room. That's what my character would do.
Nope.
Me too. Nope.
Nope.
We have failed. This is happening. We cannot stop this.
You want
So I would like to horrid
to
form.
eat
Oh, I thought
that
I was
vitae.
still kind of in control.
You all
Great.
want to consume this vitae. It is your need right now. Nothing outside of this room matters more. Consuming Priscilla's delicious ambrosia-like vitae. And Raphael.
And, I am a Zemitsu. That's mine. Fuck everyone here.
Rouse check for me.
My clan called dibs.
I already wrote down my horde form. Add the dot to my dex, and I have weapons and armor.
Oh my god.
Hold on, me as a player has to have a minute of realizing how much of an asshole I have to be here.
Well,
Speed,
you have
speed
a full turn as you are beginning to shift your own
True.
body around, move bones, sinew, and flesh.
And
You take
yeah,
on
everyone
new
has
form.
a turn to watch, and Raphael will end up basically being a large owl-like creature. With from the bottom part of like what would be the top of a beak, all the way down the body till about the middle of the stomach, is just a mouth. It's just all mouth and teeth.
Yeah. Seeing him do that, I'd activate toughness and feral weapons.
Come on, puppy,
So-
we gonna have a fight.
Rouse check for me, please.
I was about to do remorse. Ooh, nice hunger.
Don't
That's
worry, so is
applicable.
Softy.
And then, yeah, I have to do one for both, I'm pretty sure. So. Nice. Now I'm at 4 hunger.
I can't believe I'm about. I
Say you were at 4 hunger.
Yeah, just now. Yeah, I just got to 4 hunger.
Oh, good. I'd like you to do a
Numbers.
hunger frenzy
God.
check for me, please, at difficulty 3 as
Oh
well.
my god.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, here comes the cascade.
Wait.
What?
I believe that is increased, actually.
Oh my god.
Blood potency 2, Priscilla? You need to do a hunger
Should be
frenzy
2.
check at difficulty 5.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Difficulty 5.
We're all gonna eat each other.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
while this is
I'm still adjusting to the hang on. Sorry. I'm still adjusting to the
Okay.
frenzy because it's so complicated. You don't have to roll if you want to ride the wave. You ride the wave, you are in control of your frenzy, but you are still frenzy. Or you can be like, no, fuck it, I'm going to roll and see if I can restrain it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna see if I can roll to restrain.
Okay, so do the frenzy check. That was a practice roll at difficulty 5, please.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Let one of us try to fight it.
Right.
So close.
I'm in control
So
of you.
close. Yay!
Damn. Ah.
Oh,
I don't think I'm gonna
I'm sorry,
be
guys.
here next time, you guys.
I try my best.
Well, I mean, you could be here, just you won't be the same person. I don't think Priscilla will.
No, Priscilla will definitely not be here, I think.
Josiah
1 against 5,
casually-
impossible.
Josiah casually reaches out and his hand is shaking, but he basically just touches some of the blood from her third eye and
Are you sure you want to do that?
That would be.
I wouldn't do that in front of
I
the
mean-
frenzying people. Don't do that in front of the frenziers.
Oh, it's nothing to do with frenzy. It's a blood bond.
I think it'll cause
God.
him to frenzy.
Oh, blood bonding. Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
wait, I'm lost. I was in the whole point of this that we're all going to be consuming her blood.
No,
Yeah,
we are.
but-
But if
yeah,
you're
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
taking
It's.
yeah.
But you can't be blood bonded to a dead person, really.
True.
Yeah.
If
So if you're drinking your blood, you're kind
So
of.
if you take the sip like that, that bonds you. But it's only a level 1 bond anyway, which is nothing, really. Difficulty 1.
Unless you have
is
bond
things.
slave.
This just seems like too good a role play moment. I'm going to do it anyway.
oh no,
No
absolutely, it's wonderful.
I just wanted you to know the consequences, was all.
All right.
And this tastes almost as good as garlic fries and a samurai mag.
Oh my god, I want a samurai mat.
It's very nice.
I don't even know what that is and I want one.
There
I really have no idea.
What would you like to do?
Who?
Seraphim.
Oh, sorry. Your voice sort of clipped out a little bit.
Sorry.
Ugh. Okay. I'm not frenzying yet or anything.
Oh yeah.
I still have control of my mind though, right?
Yeah.
Like I can see the big scary Smeetsy and stuff.
Well,
and
he's more like a weird mound of flesh that's slowly changing after two
Yeah,
smaller
Very
versions of him have
mountain
run together.
oh, bleh.
But my spine is elongating into a tail right about now.
Ew, gross. Popping. Bleh. Go over there. I'm just gonna step back because probably big scary Samitsi is too powerful for me to take on physically. I'm gonna step back, and just so I'm not in the range. And if the gang go fights as well, I can't get in on that. So,
All right. Selena.
I would like to take a similar tactic, but I'm gonna go and lock myself in the bathroom. Can I do that? No. Okay.
It's not a frenzy, but
It's fine if I can't.
No, I don't. No, because you've already done the willpower to make sure that you're there. You want this blood. You want this blood. That's like, yeah.
Okay, how much blood do
Seraphim
I
is
need
still
to
in the
eat?
room.
How much blood do I need to eat to like not kill her, but satiate myself? Because I have unbondable.
Only need to slake
Doesn't
one
work
hunger.
like that.
Huh?
I'd say you only need to slake one hunger because this isn't a frenzy for you. This is just, I want to eat it. Just a little nibble. Just a little nibble. Just a little nibble.
And
In
then I'll be
theory.
like, fine. In theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in theory, it's not that simple because salubri do taste delicious.
They're num-nums.
they're big num-nums.
Yeah.
And
And that
okay,
num-num
if
is
I-
about to go out the window with me.
Nah.
If I succeed, will everyone still be hungry or want to eat her? Like it's not like
Yes.
whoever gets first and then
Well-
we're all done, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, we've
okay.
got the problem at the moment, more so than anything, is that you have a gangrel in frenzy. Shock horror.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And there's
okay,
Savitsi about to kidnap Priscilla.
Mm-hmm. We have two physically scary people about to go mental.
Okay.
And the
yeah,
TV
I don't wanna
evangelist
get
is
involved.
just like, ooh, piece of dip.
No,
A piece of
no.
dip.
Okay. Instead of leaving the room, I'm gonna just like back up into a corner and like crouch down and like just like try so hard to fight it.
Yeah, I will add, because I forgot, since I am a gangrel and I'm in frenzy, you guys see my character's, like, ears begin to elongate to, like, that of a bat's, and, like, I almost get, like, a wolf-like muzzle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was turn one.
Proteans, the big Masquerade breaches.
Uh-huh.
Priscilla. Who wants to go?
Mm-hmm.
This is the weirdest porn I've ever seen. What would you like to do? I'm so sorry. Gimli, pornography is
Oh my! Muting you.
there is a way out.
Did my is there?
There is a way out. And it also, in a very twisted sense, helps out this poor kine.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
That was my very subtle clue.
See, I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I believe if you take that action, I would not give you a stain for that, as you are not in control of your faculties for this. So I will give you that. I'm really trying here.
Let me understand if the solution that you're presenting is the one that I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to misinterpret, because either like, you know, we do it or this is not going to go well. I'm already going to say, if anybody bites me, nobody is going to pass the willpower to stop drinking.
No.
There is a willpower. So if you drink, if you slake one, you're going to do another willpower. And it's the same difficulty. Nobody's going to pass. So nobody's gonna stop. Once you guys start, it's done. So am I understanding that if I drink and kill this woman? No.
Someone else, quick! Clue! Give her a clue. Someone else.
Push the woman towards
Intro.
the group.
Make her bleed.
Stab her. Fucking make her
Push it in
bleed.
the middle.
Oh my god!
Make
Jump
her
out of the
bleed.
window with the bloody woman and kill her.
Also an
Use her as an air cushion to soften your landing.
I guess, yeah, get you out of our vision. Out of our smell range.
That would save you. Kill the girl. They're all going to be like, oh shit. Apart from
And we have to
filth.
deal, but we'll still have to deal with the frenzied gangrel.
That's no problem when there's a horrid form of Mitzi there, in fairness.
That's true. All you do is turn around and go, hi.
Okay, I would like to keep playing. So if you guys are okay with it, I will jump the fuck out of this window with this woman.
Dex and athletics.
How does this help the kind?
She wanted to die.
She wanted to die.
Oh,
I think
okay.
she wants to die.
Alright.
I like how Sophie and I were like, stab her.
End it. Actually, I really did think it was give another meal in place, but
Me too.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
shit, we all would have failed.
Why have the potato when the steak is there?
I don't think I
That
can
is
succeed this role.
It's don't just trust me.
I don't have. Okay. Told you.
Would you like success at cost?
Yes, she would.
Sure. I mean, might as well, because right now the other cost is way greater.
Scylla, you
Mhm.
bundle up Dr. Jones and immediately leap out of the window. Using her body to soften your own landing. You will only take 1 superficial damage. I promised you I wouldn't fuck with your hunger, so I'm not going to fuck with your hunger. Your humanity, sorry. And immediately, as you land, the driver peers round. He opens a door for you, and you bundle into the car as he drives off and say, "Don't you worry, lass. I've got you safe."
Who the fuck are you? It's like I'm trying to I pull out like 1,000 handkerchiefs and start doing the. I need to find something to eat. I'm gonna try to with my like how do you say the fucking flip phone? You know, the ones that you just buy.
What do you normally eat?
No, I got Herd. I
You've
have
got
my
her.
homeless
All
people.
right, you just give me the address and I'll take you there.
Yeah, wherever like the real like you know, kind of street people are in. I don't know what area would be here in Oxford.
To the street people it is.
You know what I mean? Like I kind of like do.
I do.
the
Don't you worry,
back
lass.
alley.
I've got you covered. I saved you from landing on there and horrible masquerade breach. Don't you worry. We'll have you back in time to smoke a kipper.
I will just lay down on the back, just thinking and seeing everything, and I actually am kind of sad because
Would you like a blanket?
it's not gonna matter.
Makes me feel better. Grandma Morag made it for me.
Oh my god, I love that name Morag so much.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay.
Great. She knitted this on her deathbed.
Have some sad boy hours.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm bleeding from everywhere. I'm crying from everywhere now.
Meanwhile, back in the hotel room of death, Raphael, now fully transformed into a strange owl-like thing, which we never established whether or not it was pellets or you throw it back up. What are you doing?
Well, my meal's gone. So I'm a little angry because I wanted that. But I realize I'm not frenzying. So I am now very aware of the growling behind me as the gangrel is losing its shit. As a proper Zemitzi, I am then proceeding to flip my ass around, guard the window, and stand in front of the gangrel.
Just picture this massive bright red ass just sticking out of the window.
It's not bright red, it's a tail.
Aye, there's a pain in me ass, it is.
When did the
I
driver
got my tail up like a scorpion, boy. Let's go.
Okay.
It's not a baboon.
That's what you're doing? You just presenting?
I want to prepare for whatever the gangrel does. If he moves, I bite.
Okay. He's going to pounce on you and use his feral claws to attempt to hurt you as much as he can. Filth, strength brawl for me, please. Raphael, how would you like to respond?
Given that he would have to come to my front, I'm going to bite with my front mouth.
That raises questions I don't want answers to.
You don't
I
want
said
those
over.
Strength brawl called shot.
I
-1
have-
penalty.
So I have a specialty in bite.
Okay. That gives you a +1 die.
So
You still get the
it's
cold
just
shot
blank.
bonus. But it's still a -1 success for cold shot for a bite attack.
Oh, it's -1 success.
Mm.
I'm stupid. Oh,
And the regular
that's the
cold
other
shot
thing.
is -2 successes.
Something else I needed to make sure I remembered. Oh, and I need to remember that I have weapons, so whatever I do is +2 damage.
Same.
Yeah, I think feral weapons is +2 as well.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it even mentions that it's basically just feral weapons.
These are on your teeth. Well, you see, Softy, here's the thing. Daddy would kill me if I allowed a bonus to bite attacks. Especially at +2. So I'm going to compromise and meet halfway and say that you do 3 aggravated damage to Filth as your entire front jaw sinks its way into his arms, nearly severing them.
Oh. Fuck. Aggravated? Toughness
attack.
only... Yeah, it only mitigates superficial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Horrid forms are scary.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell. Great, I am heavily injured.
This is
Josiah,
about the time I should mention the tentacle tongues.
you only usually bring them out on the third date. Wow. I feel insulted. I waited for 3 dates. You get some on the first.
It's a special occasion, he's frenzying.
Wow. Josiah,
Yes.
what wouldst thou like to do?
Stay the hell out of the way of these two.
Absolutely valid. That is valid.
I think I'm just. I'm a fledgling. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm backing up and just watch and just.
Yep, that's
try.
fine. Absolutely
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, Seraphim.
Getting out of the room.
I will. Yep, you can
Get out
absolutely
of
do
the
that.
bloody room.
You can absolutely do that
I
now.
follow her.
That's absolutely fine. Selena.
Is there anything that can be done to help him unfrenzy?
Quell the beast.
Okay, I'm getting out of the room.
Okay. Priscilla, you may slake. What's the size of your herd?
I have, I put it at 3, so it should be 7 to 15 people.
Oh, you'll be able to slake 3 hunger, no problem. And the car will eventually come back round, finding Seraphim, Josiah, and Selena, and you'll all be able to get in and be taken away from the crowd. As Filth and Raphael, for final turn of combat, Raphael goes first. You thought you were going to lose Priscilla. Turns out it was Filth.
Yeah.
So,
So, what
It all
was-
escalated so quickly for me.
is there a way I can just sort of like honk his ass out, torpor him, and then take him back with me?
Yes.
Well, you don't want to finish me off?
So it's a go meal.
It's
Yeah,
a go.
everyone's been edging all night. You don't want to finish him off? Fucking tentacle tease.
I don't want to actually kill him. Because, like, I didn't want to kill anyone.
I
Yeah.
won't talk, I promise.
That's basically what you do is you beat him into torpor.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna step on him a lot.
Well,
Just
Filth.
throwing like a tantrum on me.
Filth, do you want to take control of your character, or do you want me to be in control?
I want to see where you go with this. I like frenzies for this reason.
Okay. You can do the only thing that you possibly fucking can do when this ginormous fucking foot covered in tentacles and
Tries to
probably
step on
teeth.
me.
Yeah. You're gonna feral claw at his feet. Strength of will.
Excellent.
Let's hope you win
I
this,
feel
because
like
that's
I'm
going to
about
be
to have
interesting
to-
if he has the beast.
Oh. I
Erect kid.
fuck you. I'm gonna try to willpower reroll some of it.
Get wrecked.
Fuck, almost.
5 to 6. 6. That's 1. That's 3. 3 superficial damage to Yuri as you feel his claws slicing into your feet, causing you to retract, take a step back. Unfortunately
Ow.
for Yuri,
Ooh.
he doesn't step back far away enough, and his foot comes slamming down on your legs, Filth, and you will take 2 superficial damage.
Ooh, yay.
Can I ask a question, Shiv?
Yes.
I have armor.
Yeah.
What does armor do?
Fuck all for Kindred. Fuck all.
Okay.
Anything that would
Why the
normally be
fuck
aggravated
did I even
damage is
take-
turned into superficial damage.
Oh.
That's already the case for Kindred anyway. In V5.
Nice.
V20, it used
Why
to
am
do
I
something. Doesn't anymore.
Oh, I'm aggravated because it was teeth. Is that why mine was aggravated?
Yours was superficial.
Mine was superficial, but I did aggravated damage to.
You did aggravated damage to Filth because it was a bite attack, and that does aggravated.
Okay.
Oh, did you? I thought you said too superficial. My bad.
3 aggravated damage to Filth. That was what you got on your thing. Raphael should have 2 superficial. And at the
Okay,
end
wait,
of
so yeah,
combat, as you both are able to regain control of your senses, what little is left, look around this complete wreckage of a room, vitae everywhere, as well as probably bits of Filthy's arms. You got me watch too!
I would just, like, step back and give him an eye and say,
Well, you're not going to do a fucking handstand.
"Thanks." Yeah, be like, thanks. You could have killed me there, and you didn't. I appreciate it. We should probably get out of here before attention's drawn to us. I'm gonna start, oh, no, I'm already at such high hunger, I can't heal. I'm not gonna risk healing.
Okay. Hear
I
me
wouldn't
out
risk
on
it.
this. Hear me out on this. Get inside me.
And you're gonna storm out of here in total masquerade breach? More than already has been enacted?
Listen, if I'm fast enough down the hallway, I can get out the window to the alley.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm new to Oxford. I don't plan on having the prince on my head already.
Alright
If
then,
anything,
fine. I'll turn back, and we both run for the fucking fire escape.
Run.
Or, if anything... No. I was thinking about jumping out the window, especially because I still have toughness active.
I think there might be a crowd out the window.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Try to find the nearest fire escape while avoiding people in the hotel.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn back into a person.
Oh, right, okay. I'll get rid of the... I replaced Vampire the Masquerade with Vampire the Fuck It, but yeah, okay. If you're not going to break the Masquerade, I'll get rid of that.
Technically, I'm doing my best to cover my head, because I'm stuck with this now. I'm stuck with my fucking bad ears, wolf mouth. So I'm going to do my best to, like...
Well, it's only one. Only one.
Oh, is it one? Oh, I thought it says two.
Yeah, I think Bane severity.
Yeah,
if it's a little bit.
Oh, Bane severity.
Yeah, so I get 2.
Great. That's not going to put Raphael off you in any way, shape, or form. Quite the opposite.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's all I was going to say. If anything, you might like me more now.
A little bit. We'll talk about that later. I can control myself eventually. I have a question. Are my clothes ruined?
No, they're made out of the same material that the Incredible Hulk uses, so you're fine.
Bet. Okay.
That means he just has pants then. Just like ripped thigh-covering pants.
Do you think that's going to be a problem for Raphael?
I tend to end up in less, so fuck it. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him, we're gonna run. We're gonna fucking bolt to the nearest fucking fire escape, trying to avoid everybody.
Dex Athletics. +1.
Nice.
Only one of you needs to roll.
Okay.
The other's giving a modifier.
I have pretty good athletics. Yeah.
You got pretty good athletics, then I'll give you the modifier.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely fine. Peter comes storming out of there. As you're hearing hurried footsteps coming from the opposite end to check out what all the hullabaloo is and see what exactly happened, if Kristen was pushed or she jumped. Eventually you run to the end, throw yourselves through the fire exit door, diving down the metal stairs, where you find the driver awaiting for you. Door open, with the rest of the coterie there, having had Priscilla fueled up. He just says, "Get in."
Fucking
Oh
made
no!
a right.
I would like to say that I probably would have told the driver to like maybe like not come back for me after that for a little bit. Give me a few hours to decompress. I don't know. Like, what time is it now? Like, we didn't. It was at the beginning of the night that we met the.
Yeah, this is
Pandora.
Yeah. We can. I think dawn is probably approaching. So you.
Dawn
you
is
said
approaching.
You've been put in a safe house for the night because you don't have a haven of your own.
No, my herd takes care of me. I sleep somewhere.
Yeah, you're couch surfing. So you've been put somewhere you feel safe.
Basement surfing more than anything else. Yeah.
Makes
like
sense.
a curtain surfing.
Yeah.
When we get in the fucking car, just look over it. Fucking Yuri is just like, or Filth is like, so you want to come to my nest later?
Yuri Filth. Yeah. No. Great. I just like, yeah, my character appears to be in this like weird state of like shock, but also like a little bit of embarrassment.
Filth has got his
feel,
own place. You might call it something of a cradle of filth.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Wait until the
Totally
end, at
crazy.
least.
At least. I'm gonna rest in my nest. Fuck
Dude,
this
I
shit.
don't know. I just saw a list. It was like a list of like whatever King Henry VIII would name his dogs, and I just found it interesting. And one of them was Filth with an E, and I was like, "That's my gangrel's name."
That's pretty
No,
fucking cool.
I will.
Good
That's
thing.
pretty fucking great.
No, I will say, yeah, there is one I really liked a lot, and when I get a dog, I'm naming it. But Nosewise, Nosewise for a dog.
That sounds like the name of a hobbit.
It does.
Mhm.
I like it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, but Nosewise and Filth were the two that stood out.
Nosewise Gamgee.
Exactly.
Priscilla is not in the vehicle, but is there anything you'd like to do for flavor or chat with your herd about, Priscilla?
Nope. As per usual, like when I get into places, I just do my hobo life. I find the right community, and we usually hub up together, and we, you know, like I give them free therapy, and they give me their blood.
Perfect.
With
the rest
Oga,
of you-
like it's kind of like automatic.
Symbiotic.
I think.
Yeah.
Like it kind of just, you know, I just calm their vibe down. I offer some support, and then, you know.
Perfect. The rest of you are in the car together. Is there any awkward conversations you wish to have before you are dropped at safe havens for the day?
I would say.
What just happened?
I'm glad none of us got to her. I've heard the rumors about the salubri, but I didn't realize the pull was just that strong. I hope that she has the heart to continue this. I don't want to scare her off.
Almost scared me off. I'm still lost.
You were worried about scaring her off. Did you see what I look like? I mean, I think it's
Yeah.
great. Most people are
Well, I
scared.
meant us as a collective, you know, eyeing her like she's our first appetizer.
Well, she's a salubri. She should expect it.
You know, still, it's better to be on good terms with those you're working with.
I'd like to be on better terms with you, Filth.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
He wants to
You
put
know
the
what?
fill
Fair.
in filth.
I want to be covered in your filth.
Okay.
Bro, you were in my mouth. You are.
No, you bit me. I wasn't in your mouth.
That's foreplay.
Okay. Next time I'm biting your
That's
arms completely off.
technicalities. Come on, that it was still in the mouth. Okay.
I'm gonna fucking cough up your watch in a second.
If anything, though, it does prove that he doesn't love you because he didn't swallow.
Oh,
Bro, there's no stomach in there. Not really.
just goes in one and out the other.
Oh no, I admit I do pellet it. I'm an owl. Pellet out the rest of it. Can't
Nice.
crunch the bones.
And on that lovely conversation, we'll call an end to part 1. We'll see who returns next week for part 2, or whenever this is played. In the meantime, however, Future Shiv has probably set up various links for each of you after having completely remembered, like the brilliant-minded person he is, to get the information from you. We will start with Josiah. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I do things. I have been known to do a thing. I go by Quarter Square X. I have not streamed in quite a while, but I do stream a little bit here and there. Other than that, I'm pretty much a high school teacher and occasional dishwasher because teaching high school doesn't pay well enough. So I'm hoping that over the summer I'll get back to streaming again, and I tend to just stream social games, Jackbox, that kind of thing.
Nice.
We call those anti-social games.
That's what this was.
I thought everyone was quite well behaved, to be honest with you. We've had far worse.
I've had a great time. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to part 2.
Yeah. I thought part 2 was going to be the messy one. I was very wrong.
It's still be.
Well, maybe this is just the beginning. Yeah, I was going to say slippery slope.
Talking of a slippery slope, Raphael, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Oh lord, no, I'm the slippery one. I am Softonomicon. I am on every social media as such, as I was a smart person when I made my name. I am here on Table of Horrors, doing various things, including running games, making games, on my own channel. I stream variety with video games and artwork. My commissions are open, and I also have a Patreon where I'm making a coloring book, Periodic Table of Monsters.
Oh, that sounds
Nice.
awesome.
And I'm Chiv's hedgehog husband.
There it is. Thank you.
Oh.
I was waiting for that.
Priscilla, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hello, I am Phoenicia Starlight. You can find me on Twitch, Phoenicia Starlight, and I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of tabletop RPG. I have 3 ongoing campaigns, 4. I am here also at Table of Horrors now and then, so hi. And otherwise, variety. Right. But yeah.
Let's hope.
Fun games, chaos, chill, and yeah.
Yep, do recommend.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Thank you for coming. Filth, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out. Do we need the soap?
Hey. Yes, we do need soap, a lot of it. I'm Dead Western. I'm pretty offline for the most part, except for playing here on Table of Horrors and then hanging out on the Discord. You can find me there.
Seraphim, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I'm Lady Dark Scarlet. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, where I'm mostly vampires. You can also find me playing with Roll Together, which is really lovely, with these guys on a Friday normally, and other stuff to come.
Last but never least, Selena the Innocent. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Oh, fucking shit.
Hello, I'm Gimli Q, and I am a part-time streamer of variety games as well. And so, like, I don't know, I like fantasy adventure games, cozy games, as they say, puzzle games. What else? We do Vampire the Masquerade on there periodically, once a month. We'll start up again pretty soon as we finished our first season. And yeah. Gimli Q, I believe, on Instagram as well, and on what's the other one? YouTube.
Instagram. Oh,
Instagram
is it,
and YouTube, yeah. And
is
Twitch.
it Gimli _Q or Gimli no space Q?
That's a great question. I think it varies because I am not as smart.
Well, the way to solve that, if you want to know, is by clicking the link in chat. Thanks, Future Shiv.
Future Shiv is awesome.
Good job,
Yeah.
Future Shiv.
I wouldn't want to be that guy.
What a good guy.
Of course, we can't go legally, morally, objectively until Gimli says the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's my line?
Anything.
Any line.
All right. Thanks for joining. Shiv, thanks for having me and us. And we'll catch you next time on Table of Horrors.
See? Wholesome.
That's what I was gonna say.
What do you want me to say? Cleop.
No, see,
Some
that's how
people do.
it
Yeah,